Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that.
Now let me check.
We did play charades last time.
That was interesting for a while.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh,
Sorry, Crash. Don't mean to like remind you.
Re-haunt you with those. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay, but okay.
We'll redeem ourselves tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, you're streaming on here.
Okay. All right.
I have the link. I have the link. I just put a test in there too. If you want, you can make me a. If you want on YouTube, the chat pop-up chat, you can make me an admin too. I'll keep an eye out on shenanigans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do that for all of us, and we can do that.
Unlimited power, please give me.
Yes, give it to me.
Hey, I gave you guys unlimited power in my stuff. What do I care?
Yeah, that's true. I did notice
that's
that.
True. I noticed that as well. So hang on, let me pop over. We actually are live right now, but I haven't checked the link out yet. I did see 1 or 2 people already got in. So.
Hey everyone, we're just having a power struggle over here.
And Rosen, yeah, he can hear us. Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Oh my god. Oh my god!
Kazaa! LimeWire!
Kazaa!
I was gonna.
MP3 rocket.
Oh wow, that's an obscure
Don't
one.
even know that one.
That was mine. That was my go-to.
I loaded them onto my Motorola Rocker phone.
Oh.
First MP3 supporting phone.
How about the LG chocolate? That was mine. That was
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Was that the one that had the full slide keyboard?
Yes.
Yeah, I had one like it.
That could cut cheese. I remember there being a phone that like the corners were sharp enough to cut cheese.
I think I remember,
the
too.
razors.
Yeah.
I think I remember carving some cheese at age 14. Yeah.
Why not?
I had a razor. I never was bold enough to carve cheese with it.
Oh, it wasn't the razor, oddly enough, that could do it, because those were rounded off corners.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
The razor was oddly not sharp at all.
Took forever to put like dial and stuff up though. Like, so if you ever had to dial a number really fast, oh crap, there's a burst. I gotta call 911. 9.
Yeah.
1. 1.
2. No, 2. No, 1.
Dang it.
Undo.
One more thing before I go. To the one who loves me so. 3. Don't make me count to 3 again.
I'm power wrestling for day 3 of the Battle of Los Angeles. Could have been a crazy. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's Rosen. He's he's.
I think we're all set.
Yeah.
I heard Battle of LA and I was like, Rage Against the Machine?
No, that's actually that's a wrestling thing actually.
No, I heard Luke say it and I didn't look at the chat yet. And I was like, oh.
I like Hulk Hogan.
Really? Even after all the things
even
you've fired over the past few years.
See, yeah, that's become a very controversial statement.
I'm just looking for an antiquated wrestler who's not relevant anymore for wrestling.
Yeah.
You could have gone with a lot safer choice.
Yeah, instead of saying I stand with the Hulk Hogan.
I like I like that Rowdy Piper man.
There, you're safe with that one. There you go.
I like the
rest in peace, but you are safe with that one.
Yes.
How about Stone Cold Steve Austin? Is that
okay? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a
the Birds of War.
That's not
even Birds of War.
Program.
It's from Always Sunny.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They
Oh,
have like
that's
feathers.
right.
Yeah.
Because we have feathers
The
and the muscles of men.
So you guys know where St. Louis is getting an XFL team, and they're called the Battlehawks. So as soon as that awful name, but as soon as that posted, they sent that Birds of like War thing. It's like, here's our new mascot.
Chicken boys.
You know what? I'd take it over the actual logo you guys actually have for your XFL team. Isn't
it awful? Isn't the whole thing awful?
It's
just
a Call of Duty. Like half of them are they just look like Call of Duty avatars, man.
This looks like Major League Gaming.
Yeah, exactly. It's
St. Louis is the only active city that doesn't have an NFL team to get an XFL team, so they're playing in the dome where the Rams used to play, and they're decorating the dome. Oh man, I can't even imagine how bad it's gonna look.
Oh, that's so tragic.
I do not have high hopes for this league, this team. Yeah.
Yeah, Rosen. Hey Crash, where can people hear you talk about wrestling some more? Well, that would be on our lovely podcast, the One Crazy Weekend podcast, which actually we need to get our 4th episode worked out and finished there. That's
way to plug it while it's unlisted. Correct?
Well, yeah, exactly. No, that's the thing. We're not. Yeah, Rosen, you want me to plug, but we're not actually live right now. We don't go live.
We're live to 10 people.
Yeah, so
Why didn't we get any new? And one of them's in the podcast,
right. Yeah, see, exactly.
This sounds like a great time to talk about how I would solve the Israel problem.
See, I almost should have mentioned all of your see, this anything we say here will be uploaded in the archive. So
no.
we're not live, but like I can't.
You could always
edit.
trim that part out and post.
The thing is that I can't. So
Yeah, I was gonna say one bummer thing about that. If you guys decide, if you ever have to, if you ever like post edit video with the live video feed stuff, it kills off the live chat. Like it makes it like disables it completely.
really,
Isn't that awful? Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
replay.
well,
Yeah, because
I
I
get
always
that,
like
though.
trim
Yeah.
normally like the intro part to mine if I do a live
Yep.
stream. So
That's why I'm
it
always
kills
like
the
really
chat
careful. That's why I'm always like, okay, 3, 2, 1, push, and like, and so that way I keep the live feed stuff. Because if you do that also with a Premiere, same thing,
Yeah. Oh,
and it
Oh.
sucks. Yeah.
that does suck. Yeah, I'm glad.
That's been a while
Thank you
for
for the heads up on
Yeah,
that.
it's been like that for a while, so just keep that in mind. If you ever have to post edit something on YouTube's video,
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Right.
Say
Yeah,
that.
yours are a little different, Luke, because you do the Rock Coliseum. I just always unlist my live streams as soon as they end.
right?
Oh yeah.
I also do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like cut it dead so that way it like starts processing and I can.
Well, yours continues to get views, Luke, because it's like something that's like a big thing. Mine are just like in mine. If I just left that would like kill my SEO.
Yeah.
I think that's another reason why, so that way I can have like the actual end screen and like post videos at the end of it too and things like
Yeah,
that. So it makes it
exactly.
easier.
It's like, oddly enough, no one wanted to watch me play Luigi's Mansion for 3 hours in full zombie makeup.
yeah, average watch time 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yep.
No wonder YouTube deprioritized me. Dang it.
Hey, at least I'm keeping my check mark.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
very.
see?
That's good.
That's super good. Again, I can't believe, especially all the stuff that happened immediately after. I knew this was going to be something like, okay, this is going to be something they're going to have to roll back on, or this is
We've
I'm
something
heard
surprised
you.
they did because they stay with so many of their horrible choices.
Yeah,
We had
see?
no idea the thing we wanted to be really important to people was really important to people, but we've heard
Who the
you.
funk?
Like this achievement that you finally unlocked, and now it's like, we're gonna actually remove that, and we're gonna need you to send back the plaque too.
I was gonna say the next is the plaque. They're gonna like bump that up. You have to have 500,000 before you get a plaque. I can totally see that.
Send it back, and they charge us for we have to pay shipping.
Oh, yeah. That'd be very YouTube move. I could almost see that happening.
Yeah, could you?
They would
and
spend
can you
money
send
on
that back, and can you
Instead
pay
of fix their own
shipping?
problems. Yeah.
And if you don't, we're gonna re-enable video responses just on your channel, so
Just
you get
on your
drowned
channel.
so you get drowned in reply girls.
We're also gonna re-enable video ratings, like 1 star to 5 stars
Yeah,
on
you
YouTube.
can't like or dislike
Yeah.
videos on my
Yeah.
channel anymore.
Ooh.
Guys, I know it's funny. Please stop giving me 1 stars. It's really messing things up for me.
We're gonna put the we're gonna put the video description back on the right side of the screen. So
Do you remember when the subscribe button was above the video player?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I actually
Vaguely.
I preferred it that way, man. It
There was a
just-
row of videos too. If you clicked the drop down arrow, then it would have like a row of all of your videos. It was kind of nice.
Yeah, it was convenient. I agree.
Yeah.
I miss that. Again, another.
Well, we gotta
feature
get rid of that,
didn't need
then.
fixing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they kill everything that's useful.
Ugh.
I still don't get it. I didn't get the de-verification process, and I do not get the whole
Abbreviated
No,
sub counts.
yeah, exactly. This
I
past
hate
week.
that. I hate it.
Yeah.
Both of these things do not help YouTube on the back end on server loads and things. So creating this new system for bots and for analyzing things different does no good for anyone. Why are you doing it then?
Yeah.
Just YouTube. I don't know. I feel like the people who are most clueless about how YouTube works has to be YouTube themselves. At
The
this
higher
point,
up
right?
of YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, because they just.
It's incredible how out of touch they are.
Yeah, it's.
And then when they do research panels and actually bring in people for focus groups, they completely ignore it.
Right.
Or they pick the biggest idiots they possibly can who troll.
Yeah.
That I can
precisely.
actually see. So
Yeah. Ugh.
my allergies are out of control. Okay.
Okay.
10 minutes.
All right, guys in the chat, let us know how we're sounding. By the way, I heard our initial reports say we're okay, but let us know if you can hear everybody all right. If everybody looks fine, we should be good. What's it say? But just like I say, we got 10 minutes to go here, so
So everyone in the chat room, are we coming in loud, like all level and clear?
Yeah, exactly. Like, because if
How do we
somebody,
sound
like, if somebody's
talking over
too,
each other?
if somebody's too loud or if somebody's too quiet, like now's the time where we can fix that.
Yeah.
I'll just turn my mic up until it peaks.
Should I turn the gain up? All right, guys, you see the gain here? Should I just rip this knob over to the far right here?
Yeah, man, you gotta get sick. You want to get your sick gains, brah.
Yeah, I'm always
Slide
trying to
off for
make
one
gains.
day. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna talk
disrupt
like
your
this
sick
for the
gains.
rest of the performance for 2 hours. I don't want you to miss one syllable from what I say.
Okay, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I saw the cringy.
Oh, I talked about that guy last
Leafy,
time.
that was that. Your leafy bit was the
Yeah.
last.
Oh yeah. Well, but they didn't hear you last time, so
That's true. Do it. You do it
It's
again
better
then.
that way.
yeah. Okay.
Hey, everyone, ASMR Daddy here.
Yeah, I was just about
I'm
to
just
say
gonna,
this
I'm gonna
surprise,
bury my
guys.
face in the mic so you can't see my non-existent chin.
Yeah, it looks like everybody is crystal clear. Everything sounds great. Keep it up. All right.
I just posted the unlisted link in my Discord too. So
All right.
This one's
groovy.
called Touching Water Bottle.
Oh lord.
You guys like the sounds of this? It's
my
Oh,
girlfriend
that's
did one
good.
ASMR video as a joke, and she had like the can of silly putty noise stuff that sounds like
Oh.
but she did it really up close. She lost it.
Yeah. I'll bet that video got a lot of hits though. Right?
It's not. It got a good reaction. It didn't get a lot of hits,
Okay.
but it got a good reaction because she's in the beauty community, so her audience is very different than ours.
I can
Yeah.
imagine. That's
Just a
yeah.
touch.
Yeah, not to say that.
So
is-
I'm starting off with the Cliff protein bar, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just like a light foundation.
Chocolate
Oh, dude,
of the
that's-
chocolate
slap
on
it
your
all over.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that is Acne City, man. That is just great. Oh,
Finally, woo! OMG, people are liking that. This is gonna. People are responding in my Discord for it, so that's good. Do you want us to start sharing it out on socials?
not yet.
Okay.
Not
Totally
until well, I mean, not until we're live, because like I say, we're still
Right.
unlisted for right now.
Okay.
So I'll switch
Just
it
say the
over
word,
once I
and I'll
switch it
switch
over
it.
to unlisted in about 7 minutes. I'll switch it over from unlisted to public, and then it should go out there to everybody else, and then we can share. We can drop the links. We can do everything we need to do. I actually need to set up my socials for that. So thank you for the lovely reminder.
I think it's time that you and I arranged a heart-to-heart. Kings don't need advice. I don't know why.
Good old music.
Oh,
Oh shit.
We're on hold right now.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I didn't even catch that. John. Okay, since you
Cena!
accidentally, since you actually shared the link. Okay, since you shared the link, that's probably where a lot of our chats are jumping in right now. So,
That's okay.
okay. No, it's okay. It's no big deal. But to those
21.
of you
It's
that are
21
jumping on,
watching. Yeah.
we're not like public yet. You're watching.
Yeah.
The stream is unlisted for right now, so we're
my
not.
bad.
This is
It's
like
it
this
says
is like a
21
pre.
watching. That's not so bad.
This
That's
is
not too
essentially like a pre-show, I guess.
Pre-game.
Pre-game. Yeah, this is the pre-game.
Turn the camera on before I have to go get pants on. Thanks, guys.
Wait, we're supposed to be wearing pants?
Yeah, I did not get
I
the
am.
memo on that.
I am. I promise. Hand to God.
This is. Oh wait, this isn't Twitch. There's no dress code.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember hearing about that.
You see, I am dressed as Phil DeFranco on a platform where you can watch Phil DeFranco and banned.
See, yeah.
That doesn't translate at all to the Twitch problem. That was bad. I apologize for everything.
The live screen.
But you know,
Hey, what's up, you beautiful bastards? That's my best Phil DeFranco. That's all.
What's up, you beautiful bastards? I'm here to tell you about my product, Beautiful Bastards, man's cosmetic products. We know you want products made from high-quality ingredients. That's what this is going to be for you today. So tell me what you think in the comments below about the products.
not enough hands together. I needed more hands. I need more.
of this.
More of that.
So we got a guy who ran over a child with his car multiple times on purpose. Now I want to get what your thoughts might be. So put them in the comments below. Do you think this is justified? Do you think he should go to jail?
And that's our BAMF of the day. And
Oh wow. Is that
I
still
do-
a thing? I haven't actually watched Phil in a while.
I've watched. No, that's not a thing anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Well, he'll occasionally
He
do
might
it. I've
bring it
seen
back
every Phil
occasionally, but it's not
DeFranco
like a
show since
consistent
08,
thing.
so
Yeah.
he'll occasionally do it.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of pregame, I will be right back. I'm just gonna get a quick drink.
I want to go to the bathroom really quick before we start.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to do 7 shots of Jaeger and...
Yeah, that sounds actually really good.
Does it? It's
Yeah.
Jaeger.
Finally, we're alone.
So, you like popcorn?
No.
Oh, me either.
Yeah,
Hi.
that's cool.
Sequesters try popcorn tin away into the corner.
But I used to like popcorn, like
Then
a long
everything
time ago.
Changed when the Fire Nation attacked. I'm digging the MCR shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I figured since we were doing album covers, I would wear an album cover shirt. So
I'm wearing a fake band shirt, so.
yeah. What is that?
That's from Zelda.
But the Indiegogos, that's like, isn't that like the crowdfunding site?
No, it's the Indigo goes.
Oh, I read that wrong. My mind is playing.
And the dude's guitar is a fish.
Nice. This might be a stupid question, but I feel maybe I've seen you talk about this because I did check out your channel. Are you a Scott Pilgrim fan?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's where most of my fake band knowledge comes from. The Sex Bombs and stuff,
Crash
all that
and
good
the
stuff.
Boys.
Crash and the boys. No relation. No
Hey.
relation.
Hey, we're the boys, I thought. So,
Oh well,
We are-
for this stream, you guys are the boys.
We're
You guys
crashing
are
the men.
are we Crash or the
okay.
boys?
Actually, did you know that's based off of an old NES game? There's actually
Yeah,
an
so-
NES
so is
game
Clash
called
of
Crash
Demon
and the
Head.
Boys. Yes, Clash of Demon. Clash of Demon Head's actually pretty decent too. I used to have that game as a kid.
Hello again, Brie Larson metric.
Yeah, that is
can't
my bad on tweeting the link early. We got 30 people here.
Yeah,
Way to
it's
go.
okay. It's okay. Like I say, like I say, it's like I've already mentioned, this is not the official. We're not officially live yet. We don't go live for about 3 more minutes here. But like I say, we just did we just wanted to get everything tested out, so the stuff that happened last time didn't happen again. So that's to say, we just wanted to test everything out, make sure everything was okay, and it looks like it is. So you guys get to enjoy a little behind the scenes here, a bit of how the sausage is made for.
I came in on the wrong part of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, come again now.
So I'm going to show you guys how the sausage is made. I start off with a light base, and then I...
Oh, Luke, Luke, it would be your luck. You pop right in on sausage. That would be the one.
That did not sound well, especially after the no pants comments.
Yes.
That's where my conversation left off, and then I came back. Sausage being made.
They call me old
Man.
sausage pants.
Why do they call you that?
Because I got a bunch of sausage in my pants. Whoa! It's like baloney in our slacks. I had to. Oh my gosh! At work.
Are they supposed to be remaking Animaniacs?
It's
I keep
in
hearing
progress
that.
now. Yeah, I had a friend
Yeah.
who was storyboarding on it, but then he got out on being a storyboard guy.
Oh, oof.
But not because the work conditions weren't good. No, he's also been a showrunner before. And now that he's done that, he can't go back to storyboarding. He's like, I can't go back, man. I've been on the other side.
Gotcha.
But I had to censor some episodes of that at work the other day. That is a really thirsty show. Like I didn't realize.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many adult jokes they really crammed into
The
that.
the fingerprints line is
Oh,
beyond
yes.
too far. Someone
like-
should have been fired for that.
The Warners are all children, but they're so ready all the time. Like
Yeah.
there's one where Yakko's in space, he meets the Supreme Being, it's like, I shall grant you anything you desire, and he wishes for Hello Nurse to be there.
Hello Nurse in and of itself in a kid's show, just
Right.
on its own.
Every female, I've fallen into the habit of calling background characters in TV NPCs, even though like that's not what they are. But like every female background character on that show is like curves for days.
Yeah, curvaceous
Yeah.
perfect figure woman, yeah.
Ah,
Or
yeah.
90s perfect figure woman, I should say.
Yeah, or they're not.
The 90s were a very tumultuous time.
Mm.
Okay, so it's 8 o'clock, so I need to
Yes,
switch
it's
us
8.
over to public. So guys, sit tight for me here. I will switch that over, and you guys can go ahead and tweet out your links to the stream here. I will go public here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. We are now public.
Strike a cool pose.
Yeah, strike a cool pose. Everybody's watching now. So, let me also go over here and tweet it out on my socials here. It should be good.
I just tweeted it out.
Alrighty. Guys, let us know, those of you that are just jumping in, let us know when you're here, so we'll know that it actually did go public and that wasn't a thing that fucked up.
Let us know if you can hear us.
Yeah, guys, pop in, let us know what you're hearing, what you're seeing. Let me see if those numbers jumped up here.
It looks like it's public.
Public, alright, yep, there we go, okay.
Right
Hey!
on.
Making
All
words
right.
with the mouth.
Yeah, alright, hey, everybody, hey, how's it going? It looks like this one's gonna actually work. So,
Yeah!
Hey,
yay! Round of applause. Oh
we
my
did
God.
something.
Power goes out and crashes house.
Yeah, oh, that would be the time. Now would be the time, because of course. Oh, but yeah, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Bad Album Covers live stream. I guess this is still technically a 20,000 subscribers celebration stream, too.
Yeah.
But,
Yay!
Yay, which is super cool. Again, thank you all so much for that. Though, as of now, it's actually more like a 21 and a half subscribers.
You can gamble!
Yeah, I can gamble, but I can't rent a car. See, maybe
not that
maybe
exciting.
someday we'll get there.
Yeah. How's everyone doing out there? You guys all can hear us. We see people that we know. Infinity on Hannah is in the
Infinity
chat
on
room.
Hannah?
Hello.
How's it going, Hannah? That's to say. Thank you for letting us borrow your boyfriend for some shenanigans here for a couple of
Borrow
hours.
your boyfriend.
I know that doesn't sound wholesome, but
We've borrowed your boy.
Please, guys. I'm blinking at the chat. Can somebody please take the signal?
Yes.
We'll give you back the boy with interest.
The way you keep saying
half.
"boy" so much, it sounds like God of
Boy.
War.
yeah, no, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
You mean dad of boy?
Dad of boy.
Dad of boy.
Oh my God. But
Boy Wars, Volume 2.
Thanks, Doctor of Hugonomics.
oh, what did he say here?
He put a
I like
super
that
chat
username.
in there.
Oh, a super chat. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Doctor of Hugonomics. Please
Does
tell
diamond
me.
dogs get slaughtered?
We'll see. We will see.
Yeah,
because-
Crash could explain this. Yeah, you can explain
Yes,
the whole
let me explain
shenanigans.
what we're kind of doing here. So, a lot of you guys have probably seen the Bad Album Covers videos that I've posted before. This is basically the same general concept, where I had all of the lovely people over at the Rock Critic Discord submit just give us a bunch of submissions for album covers that they thought were supremely bad. Either they were ugly or confusing or whatever. And I had them submit just as many as they possibly could. They nearly flooded the channel with submissions. I don't think we'll be able to get through every single one. But we are going to go through their submissions, and we are just going to live react to whatever they have shown us. I have actually had them spoiled for me. I had to go through and do some edits and everything, just so I know what's coming up, and y'all are twisted. Just gonna put that up
We're
there.
in the dark over here. We have not
Yeah.
seen the
Everyone
album
else,
covers.
though, Luke, Neige, and John have not seen these, so we get to enjoy their misery, like, firsthand. We get to see what happens. This is going to be all surprises to them, so...
What happens when I love one of them?
See, okay, here's the thing. I know of
If
at
I
least
do.
one on here that I absolutely love to death. And
I'm gonna
it's-
turn the camera around and it's hanging up on my wall.
Yeah, it probably will be. There's probably going to be one on my wall.
See,
here.
What's up, Brandon Barenfeld?
Thanks, Brandon Barenfeld.
Oh, we got
Super
another...
chat.
Super
Thanks,
chat?
Brandon.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, forgive me. For some reason, the way I have it set up, super chats are a little hard to spot. Thank you, Brandon Barenfeld. How's it going, man? Thank you very much.
Brandon Barenfeld.
He supports a lot of us, man. I
Yeah,
know
he supports all four of us from the original Rock Coliseum, I know.
Yeah, dude. That's we sincerely appreciate that, Brandon. Very,
Absolutely.
very good on you, dude. But okay, here we go, people. You get the general gist. We got a bunch of album covers behind this little gray screen here that I have covering them up, and we are going to go through them. We're gonna riff. We're gonna be shocked. We're gonna be amazed. Swamp Dogg probably will show up. There's probably going to be some Swamp Dogg. There's always some Swamp Dogg. But I know the very first...
There's always room for Swamp Dogg.
Always room for Swamp Dogg. Always room for Swamp Dogg. But, alright, people, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cover off of our very first album here. And you guys already know, this one they've had... This one the other guys have had spoiled for them. I've had this one spoiled for me. Because... What the hell? What the actual hell? This is a bad album cover? I think not.
They didn't get the
me.
pentagram right. The lines have to intersect.
Okay.
Also, if it's a pentagram, why is it just a happy star? It's not even pointing down.
Okay, see, from that perspective, okay, I get it.
It's
But,
bad invocation of satanic imagery.
okay, yeah, this is the worst Dark Throne album cover I've ever seen. Okay, I'll give you that, but... Oh, come on, it's wrong. This one was obviously just a troll. Even the person who even submitted this just told me, I'm just posting this as a troll. It's a hell of a troll, though. Like, that gets me in the feels. I know there's at least one other album on here that totally wasn't a troll. That does totally just break my damn heart. But, yeah.
Okay. So this was the practice round?
I guess this is the practice round, yeah. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count, you know. Rush is a classic. I think the cover rules. I mean, it's simple, it's understated, it's 1974 as fuck.
Space.
It's space, you know. This is an album all about space federations, and space is about the only thing you see on it. So, you know.
Also, this for 70s, that looks like it was computer generated for some of it. That was a big deal for an album cover then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of work probably went into that.
Yes.
Exactly. In the early 70s, no less. Yeah, this is
With one of those big NASA computers that took up the size of the apartment.
Yeah.
Just to make a font.
Yeah.
Rush just walks in at the Houston headquarters. We need to make an album cover.
Give us 1 year.
I don't know how Geddy Lee talks.
This album cover was put together with punch cards, people. Punch cards. Appreciate. Show your respect. Respect.
Yeah.
Press F.
Press F to Temples of Spherings. I'm down with that. Okay. Next cover. Scrolling down. Okay, again, this is another one that, like, okay, those of you in the metal scene, Death. This, Sound of Perseverance. This is a classic album, but, what is going
I like that the mountain is a kaiju.
Yeah, no, that's my first. It's a super duper close up of what's her face, of Mothra's mouth. That's what it is. It's no,
It really does look like someone just put a pillowcase over their head and like tinted it red for this photo shoot. And they did the effects and like did the big mouth.
Yeah, see, exactly. I know what they were. The thing is, I know what they were going for. They were going for like, oh, it's like a Death Mountain Zelda reference, notwithstanding.
Hey!
But no, it's like a. Oh God, could you imagine if this was in a Zelda game? Oh wow.
This is like Dark Souls.
Yes, exactly. That would be the Dark Souls of Zelda right there, if that were a thing. I know what they were going for. They were going for They were going for like a screaming, angry sort of thing. But all I see when I look at this is just.
I kind of like the scythe or whatever you call that, and in the logo. The logo's cool. Beyond that,
you guys want to hear my screenplay?
I was gonna say this reminds me of like grade school play. This is the monster. It's just like a big sheet with a cutout mouth, and that's supposed to be talking.
Yeah, exactly. It's
teeth
very
look like they've seen some meth.
It's like if Jim Henson finally fell off the edge. This is something he might make. You know. But here's the thing. This was actually the original cover. Death did a reissue of this album because it is a very good album. Whatever you think of the cover, this is actually a very solid record. They did a reissue of the cover, but well, scroll down. They didn't improve a lot.
Come
They
on.
made it less. Like, I can't even tell what it is now.
It looks like you smeared a bunch of ink, like bad ink job on it, and just put that in the scanner.
Like,
the depths of hell look a lot more pronounced now, and I just
see,
It's like a
After
naughty
30
tree
years, we
trunk.
graduated to $2.
adding a little bit of blur and dodge in Photoshop does not a good album cover make.
they outlined everything in yellow instead of white this time.
Yeah. So the letters pop out a lot more. I'll give it that. But
Man.
it's just hard to see everything now. And
I kind of like this. I kind of like this worse than the first one, to be honest.
Yeah,
You can really see all of the extra atrocities.
See, The thing that weirds me out, though, is in the original cover, it's very understated. The mountain is the main focus. Here, with everything made blurry and everything sort of more generalized, you can see that, oh, wow, there's a bunch of naked dudes climbing all over this. Like, why? Okay, the mountain itself was scary enough, but I didn't even notice all the naked dudes on the original cover.
This
I
is where
want to
those
see
children
the naked
from
dudes.
Spot built this. No, this is those children from the
this was-
cover for Houses of the Holy. This is where they wound up.
The sound of perseverance means naked men climbing a mountain together.
The sound of perseverance is apparently all those dudes farting at the same time. That's just...
Art mount.
It went from just kind of goofy to gross. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of either version, but I'd say the remastered is definitely not the lesser of two evils, the greater of two evils.
Yes, the first one gave you context for the real bad album cover.
Yes, precisely. And scrolling down to our next entry. Oh, we have an entry in Never. We have another staple of this show. Never let your 10-year-old design your album cover.
Yeah.
With colored pencils.
Colored pencils.
I was gonna say this looks like a detention drawing. The kid in detention.
Like a scribbling on a desk somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, on a desk too, not even on paper.
Yeah, this album cover was somebody's study hall, or maybe somebody's detention from the looks of everything. There's a lot to take in here. The rat.
Is that a rat? Is that a rat?
I think that's a rat.
Is that a unicorn
very
rat?
demonic.
I was about to say, is that a horn or a stripe or?
It looks like a rat with a unicorn horn coming out of the top, like that yellow thing. I don't know what that is supposed to be.
I see the tail. I see the rat tail. And it's funny, we just got a super chat from Rat Tail Tony.
Oh, no. Wow, Rat Tail Tony, you could not have come in at a better time.
What is the doctor injecting the rat?
See, it's okay, and it's also weird perspectively because the doctor, he's injecting the rat with something, and the rat
is smiling evilly though.
Yeah, whatever he's getting, he's liking it, which is also
give me that goof juice.
More of that rabies, man.
I feel like this is supposed to be making some kind of statement, but I can't with the cops and the doctor, but I don't know who am I in this photo?
It's one of those political cartoons that's not really clear. You have to break it down, but you have no idea what they're going for.
This prequel, The Secret of Nim, is absolutely fucked up.
Cops.
See, this is what the last album cover was. What happened when Jim Henson goes over the edge. This is what happens when Don Bluth goes over the edge. Apart from a troll in Central Park, But oh my god, yeah, that's again the weird perspective here also weirds me out because as you can see, the doctor is injecting something into the rat, and the rat is super close to the camera,
and the guy's hand pointing out is super close.
Yeah, but the doctor is behind all the other guys, so he's injecting the. Not only is he injecting the rat, he's injecting
reaching around the cop.
Hang on, I know this is awkward. I know this is a weird angle, but let me inject you with dangerous chemicals underneath your skin. Let me just. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that's.
A plus for I was gonna say A plus for trying, but what are you trying to do? I can't even give you an A plus.
We can't give you an A plus for trying if we can't even identify what you were trying.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Oh, it's not a horn, it's a chain. The cop on the right is holding the rat by a chain.
Okay, I see that now.
Well, now it all makes sense.
Now
That brings it all together.
Oh, that okay. Now we get what's going on
With a
here.
gold chain.
A gold. And also,
four
it's also something I've noticed. The character in the center frame here in the red, holding what I think is a shotgun. Why is he also a cat? Does he look like a cat? Look at his face.
Yeah. And
like,
also,
those are-
it looks like the cop on the left's gun holster with the hand pointing. Look
It's
how
super
big
close.
and prominent the gun holster is, but he's farther back away.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're trying to do like a fisheye lens with the cop on the left.
Before fisheye lenses were invented.
Yeah. Oh. See. Oof. See that right there is your first
What?
problem right there. Trying to free eyeball a fisheye lens.
Yeah.
Oh.
Things are about to get bulbous.
What in the world?
Oh man.
They
And not,
give the
this
art
just
credit.
well, this just goes to show that Strong Bad was wrong. Not everything is better with a fisheye lens.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Moving on.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, here's
Making it
one.
dizzy.
Some people might have some opinions
You know
about.
what? Yeah, I
I saw this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this in your
That's
Discord
cool.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the concept of it.
yeah, the concept is great.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I-
I like this album a lot too.
Yeah,
Actually.
no, this is I don't know, this is definitely one of Census
Yeah.
Fail's better
I followed
records
away
for
from
sure.
Census Fail, but this one's fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
same here.
But again, the actual concept of it is like the album photo and what it's across. That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
The execution makes it seem like it was kind of made to be found at Goodwill with the case dingy and
Yeah.
yeah. Oh well, that's the thing. The album is pre-dinged. You know, you look at the sink and you look at the everything around him. That is a dirty bathroom. Like, can we just admit that is a filthy,
It's a
disgusting
grungy,
bath-
dirty bathroom.
What gas
Dirty
station
Bathroom is my
that?
Census
Yeah.
Fail cover band.
Oh yeah, I see the chat also kind of blowing up over this. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm with you guys. I don't think this is like I'm not the biggest Census Fail fan either, but ooh, this is a bad cover. Oh,
No,
I don't know
It's
about
not
that.
like it could have been done better, maybe.
but it was like it was
Still.
2004 when this came
Yeah,
out.
I
Yeah.
can't fault this one.
Yeah, see,
can't-
I will admit that is something we can say. This is 2004 as fuck. Like,
Yes.
you can tell
Oh, yeah.
exactly what kind of album this is. This is
Peak
screamo.
scene.
This is scene as hell. Like you do not get to walk out of this. You do not get to walk out of a record store unless your hair is at least at a 60% fringe. Like you need
Right.
60%
Like
fringe or
entire-
greater to even purchase this record.
Like you're covering the entire Phantom of the Opera portion of your face with that fringe.
Yes, yes, exactly. You
You
are not
guys
allowed
with
to
your
buy
normal
this album.
person hair. I could never try something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You are not allowed to purchase this album if you have full depth perception.
You have to have the spike belt too, and the
Yes,
actual-
yes,
Yes.
Red hair, black
Yeah.
highlights,
yep.
blue tips.
Yeah, the red highlight, the red
With the
spikes.
tears.
Yeah.
Your name
Say
is Darkness Dementia Ebony Ravenway.
Your name is Alex. Don't lie to me.
You've instead of verifying with ID, you verify with the link to your Tumblr account.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your live journal.
All the
Live
Librings,
journal, that's better. That's way more 2004. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, agreed.
Your GeoCities.
Your G.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree, but like I say, these are user submitted, so we've got some definite surprises in here. Moving on to the next one.
I just looked ahead at it.
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Question?
So is it trying to say that they were like, we are the streets? They were literally buried in concrete.
Yeah,
Concrete,
that
yeah.
we are the streets because you
This
literally.
was way ahead of Poppy with "Bury Me 6 Feet Deep" under concrete.
Okay.
Don't even joke. I love that song.
I do too know I love Poppy. I've seen her
Yeah,
at
same here.
Aftershock, so.
Oh yeah, same here. Let's say,
But Lox is the one that did stuff with Puff Daddy, right?
I don't remember.
Me.
Okay, that's all.
I'd be
I'm
lying
just trying to
if I
figure
said
out.
I knew.
Okay, I don't know. That's the name.
It looks very. This looks very like what was it? Death Row. That was Puffy's.
I really hope those three guys actually had to sit there and pose with like fake concrete poured on them just for this photo. Like this is not just posed.
One comment in the chat. Are they in kryptonite? Or not kryptonite, carbonite.
No.
Obviously.
Well, then they didn't get all their face. It's like
we are the carbonite.
Everything's in carbonite but their face so they can still breathe and look around.
Yeah, see. I mean,
Maybe it's a metaphor about how they feel walked on.
I guess.
Like, oh.
We are the streets.
We're neglected. Like the city government is neglecting us. Maybe
Yeah,
this is some very cracked
We're
pavement.
filling
Local
the
government is
potholes.
failing you.
So wait, so their entire premise behind this entire album is that it's a Rodney Dangerfield joke?
I guess.
I'm the streets over here. People walking all over me. Oh.
Come
listen to my hip-hop album.
Respect.
Actually, oh my god, that was actually a thing. That just rapping Rodney.
Rodney
That was
did rap.
actually yeah.
Captain Rodney.
Oh my god. So yeah. Actually, and one more thing, I'm not even sure. Is it Lux or is it Zox? They're
Locks. That's why I
yeah.
thought it was locks.
Oh,
I could have
okay.
been wrong though, because I've heard Locks
you've actually heard of these.
way
Okay.
back.
It is locks.
Okay,
It is
it's
Locks.
Lux. Okay.
Yeah, heard of. I know very little to nothing about them.
I know nothing.
Yeah, so.
Not to say, with the Z and the O and the weird-looking X, I almost thought this, at very first glance, before I got a chance
We're
to look at it.
C0X. Yeah.
C0X.
Yeah, I looked at that and almost thought it might have been a Zayo record for a second. Just
Yeah, that's a terrible font design for that L. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Like,
yeah, again,
I'm complaining about the L, and look at everything.
yeah, everything else, and we're here talking fonts. I know.
Hey, they did their best. They had to spell this out in concrete, okay?
Touche.
With their finger.
I'm sure
Yeah, with
this.
the-
I'm sure this took several hours and a chisel.
I feel like they could have done something like because it's also the fact that the type is embossed. They're not. They're just flat in the ground. I feel like if they had, this is going to sound janky, but it already looks kind of janky. If they just if they did like some kind of threshold effect and plastic wrapped that, so it looked like they were embossed on the concrete too, it
Yeah.
might have worked a little bit better.
Might have.
Also, it would have even looked better if they just would have gotten rid of the guys who just had the cracks on the sidewalk and the locks, and that's it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like busted pavement. Just a photo of that at that
Just-
point.
Yeah, would have been it would have been simple. Would have been nice.
It would have been not embarrassing.
Yeah, this is something.
This is
I got
bad, yeah.
This is bad. This is something else. Okay.
You can't look tough when you're doing that.
Yeah, see, it's also you can tell this is a hip hop group. They're trying to convey, they're trying to be angry and trying to show you how, they're real, they're real thuggish. They're ready to go.
Fight the
but
system by laying down on the concrete.
Yeah.
Menace to society.
I'll kick your ass as soon as I bust out
Get
of
out
this
of it.
street.
Yeah.
Can you help me? I need help. That should be the lead single off the album. Help!
I
I'm
need
stuck.
I got 30 seconds before this hards. Can you please get me out of here?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Moving
All
on.
right.
Moving on. Let's see what else we got. Oh.
Oh.
Shame
this
on
one.
you all.
How
do
these
you
guys who
found
say
this?
Jesus is a friend of mine? Because if not, I'm gonna be very sad.
Christian.
I would be too. Like,
Who's
Loving
Al
the
Davis
sideburns.
and why do I feel bad for him?
yeah. See, that's
Yeah.
another thing. Which one of them is Al? It makes me.
It's got to be the dude on the left.
I'm thinking.
Or maybe the dude on the right.
Maybe.
Is the guy in the back really small?
See, no, I was just about to say is.
Or is that a child?
Yeah, is that a child? Is that a little person? It's hard to tell. He might just have his leg up on something. It's such a weird angle.
Was the photographer who took this photo trying not to laugh?
I bet.
Just,
You know,
you don't get Christian Crusader. That word is like that is restricted for Christian pop punk bands and Christian metal bands. Like
Yeah,
whatever
that's
this like
Crusader.
It's a
folky
very
folk
take
punk is.
charge type word, like aggression and intensity.
yeah, that is.
to praise the Lord.
Yeah, this is way too heavy of a name for what it basically amounts to your youth pastor and 3 people who
And friends.
and
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
Do we even know what
Christian
genre-
Crusaders with Al Davis.
Oh yeah. And
Are
another
you ready to rock, boys and girls? By the way, you need to be home before 9 p.m. before your parents get out.
Here we go. Pharaoh. Oh, people go. That's for the youth group.
Yeah, that's from my youth group too. Oh, I remember
Christian
that.
Crusaders reminds me way too much of this car show that used to take place right near my house by a local church called Cruisin' for Christ.
Ooh.
Oh, I could picture one of these guys in like a '57 Chevy rolling down.
With like,
I'm
like
cruising-
one-
I'm
God,
cruising for
Bible versus
Christ.
car. Bible versus spray painted on the side of the car. Yeah.
Graffiti is encouraged at these shows.
Yes, I would. Yeah,
Thanks, Doctor of Hugonomics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That weird leg on the ledge. I think. Oh wait, no. That's he. It looked like for a second that the dude on the right was hiking his leg up on the ledge, but no, that's the dude in the back. It's still that.
Yeah, it's the guy's leg in the
Yeah.
back. Like he's like.
Oh, I knew
Oh,
that.
yeah, I didn't.
There's
I
no
didn't even
nice
see
way to
it,
say
like-
this. He's really trying to get on that woman. Look at how his leg exists. There's no way to really describe it other than that. He is going for it.
Yeah, like his junk is like right there, just ready to
Ladies,
happen.
if any man
Gotta
ever
leave it
comes
out
up
there.
to you in a park and like really come up you around that with his
I-
shoulder, like around your shoulders with his leg, you need to.
Hi, I'm Al
run.
Davis.
I'm just saying that's not a very Christian position.
What if she's Al
No,
Davis?
it's not.
What do you say we get out of here and go crusade for Christ? You know what I mean?
What do you say we get some froyo after worship's over?
Okay, one thing
How about I
that
bring the sacrament to your place tonight?
oh my god. See, now the chat is going to be nothing but like Christian pickup lines. Everyone,
Is that
I want to
totally-
see your absolutely best Christian pickup lines in the
How'd you like
chat.
to highlight some passages with me?
Oh, that's okay. So, one thing that bugs me about this particular cover, and I noticed this when I was uploading these. Check out our large friend over here on the left.
Yeah.
Check out the top of his head.
Sideburns?
No, the very top of his head. Like what? It looks like he's wearing a yarmulke.
I think that's just the light.
That's probably
reflected on it.
probably just the light, but again from this weird
That might cause a
perspective-
breakup in the band.
Hey,
See,
don't
yeah!
question the integrity of the Christian Crusaders.
I mean,
Crash.
if they are the Christian Crusaders, I will say it is very open-minded of them to
The Christian Crusaders consist of one man who's Jewish and another man who's going attacking women in a park, really trying to get around.
Now
him.
I'm imagining that this whole band was like very subtly anti-Semitic for their entire career, and they would just play it off like, "But look, our bass player's Jewish." Like, we gotta be
that would be so evil.
He kind of is standing off to the side of everyone else.
Yeah, he is. He is very
They
separated.
have
and
him,
they're
yeah,
like, he
he
doesn't
is.
believe in the New Testament.
Yeah, he's
Because they obviously don't mind getting close to each other on the other side. That's our.
yeah. See, they're
Yeah, maybe
you
he
can tell
was the
they're
stepson.
friendly. Yeah.
He knows
The
they're all
Jewish
straight.
stepson. They made him dye his hair. He was a redhead.
It was
They
like
made him
completely
dye it.
red. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it could be like the opposite. Like the Christian Crusaders probably had trouble finding members for their band, so they're like, okay, we just cannot. We need a fourth. We have to have a fourth, and no one is stepping up.
Listen, Barry can play the tuba. We really need this.
Tuba.
Like,
Yeah.
I-
I see
it's
polka
like-
band in this. I don't know why. I see. So.
I see John Candy a little bit in this guy. You know.
Oh, that's
I get
insulting
that.
to John Candy. Come on now.
I like it because he's
Hey,
the
he
only
played
one.
in Home Alone. He was the tuba guy, right?
He
Yeah,
has
that's-
7-inch sideburns hanging off his.
Oh yeah, see, there we go.
Polka,
there we go.
polka.
I do like that our guy over here is the only one who's smiling. He's the only one who looks like, hey, he looks like he's having a good time. Like other guy is they're like really stoic, and of course we have creepy guy with his leg doing stuff over here. I don't
That
want
one
to
note-
You don't smile on your own album photo.
Guys, note the color of the shirts here and how there's 4 people. A lot of people cite this as an inspiration for Maroon 5 starting their band. And they were like, okay, shirt color, but they did the 4-person thing. We got to add 5.
Before
Boom.
Maroon 5, There was
the
Christian
Christian Crusaders.
In their maroon outfits.
You know what? I will say this. I'll bet that whatever they put on that album is better than anything on Red Pill Blues.
Oh!
I got them Jews for Jesus. I got them Jews for Jesus. I got them Jews.
That would have made the Super Bowl interesting.
See, yeah, no,
At
I'd have been down
least.
for that. I'd have been
Hey
down for
God,
that.
take me by the hand and show me.
God's love has taken
control.
Instead of girls like you, it's Jews like you, and that's the band goes way too far.
That's oh. I would love to see Todd in the Shadows' horrible breakdown of Jews like you. Oh my god, that would be.
Go home with Jesuits like me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, this.
Trying to think of one for payphone, but I can't.
Yeah, pray phone. Pray
there
phone.
we go.
So, yeah, Tyler Freshcorn. Thank you. That was from the chat.
Change our tithes.
Oh my god.
Great phone.
See, I told you this was a good idea. This is such. Well, wake up call doesn't have to change at all. It's just all about Jesus. Oh my god.
It doesn't have to change at all. Caught you in the morning with another one in my bed.
Yeah, that other woman was Jesus.
God is a woman.
Jesus is looking over the
Does
bed
that
like
make me
this.
gay? That I love a man? You bet I'm gay if it means I love God.
That's from Always Sunny.
That's from yeah.
Yes, of course, Mac.
Oh my god.
All right, well, let's just
Yeah,
all
we
hope that this family was not in our city.
She
collectively.
will be saved.
She will be saved.
Oh, she will be loved, but not like that. In a good Christian way.
Question mark.
In a wholesome
we-
way, yes.
We have to move on, or else we'll be.
She will be
here all-
loved from a distance.
Yeah.
This is the most attention Al Davis has had in a long
Oh, no, but see, she will be loved from a distance. Bette Midler already wrote that song.
Yep.
Don't stand so close to me.
That's what they told the guy on the left.
See, yeah,
Don't stand.
don't stand so close to me, Peter. Seriously,
Peter,
Peter, you're stinking up my place. Plus, I'm trying to make a move on Wilfred here.
Peter.
That's a Wilfred. That is a Wilfred in that photo.
That is a
let's
Will.
be
Yeah,
honest.
I agree. That's a Wilford. That looks.
Crash,
like
you were gonna get demonetized for this next one.
probably. Oh, am I? Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
I forget. I have to scroll down for the public.
What
Oh
did
no!
you send me?
Oh no!
Send me on Google Docs.
I will say
Perverse stuff through Google.
He sends these
They
crazy
knew what they
links
were
all
doing.
the time.
They
Crash.
knew what they were doing with this one, so I almost like.
I knew I shouldn't have clicked it. It started with tiny.url.cc.
See,
Thanks, Crash.
2 a.m. on a Tuesday. Crash sent me
hey
a
guys,
the document on
Spider-Man officially
Google.
back in the
What?
Blank O.
See, now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared for some of the other stuff. I mean, I had to go through these to make sure there wasn't anything that bad, but I'm surprised I didn't cut this one actually.
I hope everyone's over 18 here.
Yeah.
Too hot for TV.
Some of you in the chat room are going way too far, and we
Yeah.
will not block people if you scare us half to death.
Okay.
This is the Bloodhound Gang, by the way, everyone, and I
Yes,
have
that is-
recently
Oh, this
heard
is
this
Bloodhound
album.
Gang.
To the
Oh,
album
yeah.
cover, to be
Yep.
fair, but
What is the name of this album again? I know it's Bloodhound Gang.
it's not Hooray for Boobies. That was the best. That was the
no. Yeah, this is not.
Yeah.
No offense to the lady.
This is no
but I would
thanks
not-
for boobies.
It's
Yeah,
called
thanks
hard.
for boobies.
See,
The
okay,
album was called
yeah.
Hard Off, apparently.
Hard off. Oh.
Okay. Well,
Oh, for real. That is about the most Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah.
That
It was
title
recorded
matched
over
with
the
this
course of
image.
Now we're out of ideas. That's all there is.
This
to it.
was
Yeah.
in production over the course of 9 years.
Yes, it was originally
Yeah.
titled Fishing for Hookers.
I like that better, actually. At least that's a little more creative.
It's a little.
It did take them forever. There's actually a song called Dimes on this album that's kind of funny.
The
See,
Bloodhound
that's the
Gang do
thing.
have music talent.
Oh
but
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
If
Every
you have
once
to
in
get
a
through this to get through it,
yeah,
then no.
it's just like the Bloodhound Gang do have some pretty decent songs. I will stand up for the Bad Touch. For,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
hell
That's
yeah.
Hooray for Boobies, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I would love to do an "I Love This Song" on the Bad Touch one of these
Yeah.
days. I have to do it in a way that won't demonetize me immediately.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. But
I like
Foxtrot
that
uniform, Charlie Kilo. I still pick that one.
oh
too.
yeah, I remember that one. That was a pretty.
Also,
decent
good luck
one.
trying to get that on your with demonetization errors too.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Huh. Okay, let's move on from this.
Yeah.
We've been lingering around this one
Please.
for a little while.
You were having a wholesome time with Christian Crusaders.
Yeah, we went.
And then this.
We go from
That's
Christian.
kind of ironic, but that's
See,
right.
Yeah, see, that's our penance for making fun of the Christian Crusaders. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't mean anything, guys.
Okay.
Is this that? Does anybody remember that song "Crash" from DDR? I feel like this is what the singer looks like.
I don't remember that actually.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Are those middle-
5. Dun, dun,
Are those
dun.
middle images dead bodies?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh.
see some ribs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hard. I can barely even.
They look
yeah.
like corpses and stuff on the right.
Y'all wanna Warhol some corpses?
Yeah. Is this like a Jello Biafra solo album or something?
Yeah, who is this?
I have no idea.
I have.
Anyone in the chat? Who is this?
Anyone in the chats recognize this?
Looks
Andy
like someone
Warhol?
just
It's not
discovered.
Andy
It's
Warhol.
not Andy Warhol. No, that's obviously what they're referencing.
Oh,
It's like the
But,
Jim Jones massacre.
Is that
Oh,
Jim Jones?
Yeah,
Actually?
that
Is
looks
it?
a lot like Jim Jones. I'll bet that is.
Their album was inspired by Jim Jones and the Dead Bodies After the Kool-Aid.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That-
Ooh.
Look.
Yeah.
All right, Crash, make a joke
Yeah.
about that. You're the comedian.
Uh,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it,
Riff
Crash.
on that.
I'm more of a Flavor Aid guy. See.
Let
that's
the bodies
the
hit the
best.
floor, am I right?
Okay. Oh.
Oh. Hannah's gonna get that big vaudeville hook and drag you off camera with that one.
Now I know I'm not getting monetized. Holy shit.
Guys, please keep the super chats coming for Crash because this is gonna be demonetized.
Yeah,
We're not
see?
making time off it.
Oh, and by the way, everyone like bomb this video right
Yeah,
now.
like
Yes.
I have to ask you.
Please like this
Spam the
video
likes,
right now.
please.
Yes,
It helps us greatly.
Yeah.
This
hop
helps
in
push it
there.
out so that way other people see it as it's going on live. So hit that like
Yeah.
button right
Because
now.
YouTube
Thank
does
you.
not notify everyone. I saw a lot of people saying they didn't get a notification for this. So
Oh yeah. Well yeah. People, go ahead.
Wow.
Hit that like button. Do the old like
Live
spike.
likes, yeah, live likes really mean a lot. So
Live
Just
likes.
shot up from
Exactly.
33 to 67. Wow.
yeah, and we literally
wow,
just jumped 15 viewers too. I'm not even kidding.
yeah,
Wow,
like that.
no
Like
kidding.
guys, we're
Just
not
like
kidding.
that.
It's
I'm
that
telling
big
you,
of a deal.
notifications start going out, the more
Yeah,
people are
gu-
watching.
yeah,
and stuff.
guys.
The
Do
next
us a
Rock
favor.
Coliseum, we are definitely doing that like repeatedly too. 'cause
We
we're all
will
streaming
not say
those
a
big
word
likes.
until we get 2,000 likes.
Oh, that sucks.
Can we get
That's cruel even
50,000
for
likes on
me.
this video?
Can we get 500,000 likes?
Oh, that would that'll be
That's-
that'll
That's
be the
cruel
next
even for my
big.
standards, and I would do something like that too.
We get
All
over
right, can we get
1,000,000
100
on
likes?
this
We're at
video,
91,
I'll-
guys.
Yeah, if we
I'll
guys,
go
9
last
more
hour
of you.
cover and see what she's been up to.
92, we're at 92. 8 more of you, please get that to 8.
We got
more before
95. I see 95. Do I have 98? Do I have 98? 99?
Come on, guys, I know you can do it. I know there's 5 more of you in there that's only 96. 96. Guys, thank you so much too for doing
Yeah.
that. There's 204 of you watching, 98. So that means over
100. We got 100.
102.
All right, beautiful.
All right, now no one else like it the rest of the night.
Let's say thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, there we go. Say I just wanted to. Whoop. Yeah, see, if I clicked away to check, I knew it was gonna fuck with the image.
No,
here.
you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
102 likes for Jim Jones.
For Jim Jones, I feel bad. Okay, yeah, I feel bad for telling everyone. Okay, now that we have this image that is full of a cult leader and actual murder, hit that like button, slap
Can we
that
get-
like for murder.
We
clap
get
that
100
button for mass
likes and
suicide.
one murder.
To elderly nude to Jim Jones' deaths.
Right. No, if we get over 100,000 likes, we'll find the woman from the last one. See what she's been doing lately.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, Brenda. I assume her name's Brenda. I don't know.
I can see that.
So, thanks for jumping on the live stream. Leave me alone. Okay.
Brenda, you're all over the internet now.
Yeah, thanks, asshole. Okay, so let's move away. Okay, let's move away from this colorful little image to
And on
scrolling
to
down.
something we just talked about.
Another colorful little image. Speak of the devil.
Oh, I bought this shirt from a skate shop in 2006.
You know, I don't fully hate this one, to be quite honest.
I don't fully hate it, but it's not good. When Cartoon Network would look at this and go, this is a little too intense for our animation.
It kind of looks like Adventure Time, though, a little bit.
This is the classic Supo stinger at the end of Rugrats.
It looks like Adult Swim, like really low budget animation. It's just like, here's all our characters in our wacky cartoon.
This is China, Illinois.
Are you
Holy
guys...
shit, I had never noticed the eyes in that before.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, the eyes, nose, and mouth, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
I
eyes.
can't look, I knew the mouth and the nose, but I can't look at the eyes now.
Really?
And there's hearts in the eyes.
They're like right. Oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah, there's hearts in the eyes. Yeah.
I was just so distracted by the mouth and.
Yeah, that is.
Puking all over something.
Yeah, again, that's something that always made me grossed out by this album cover. It's drooling. Ew.
Yeah. Over how good this material on the album is.
It's like just like all those hot drunk moms are drooling all over Adam Levine.
This isn't an album. This isn't a cover for a pop album. You got to be some like bratty pop punk.
Yes, if this was a pop punk thing, I actually could see for appeal to it.
Some indie band.
Yeah, but no, for like a pop album that you want everyone and their mom to buy. I can imagine this probably got like that, the 8-year-old kid who had to talk his mom into buying it for him. Like, are you sure this isn't, this doesn't have any bad stuff on it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a parental advisory, but still.
Oh, is this the Walmart version, the censored version of Maroon 5?
This is the censored version.
Oh. Does that really make it worse? It's still Maroon 5.
No,
it's still
not in this case. This album is just...
it's still...
We're being overexposed to this.
Whackity schmackity doo.
Pat Oswalt, I gotcha.
Yeah. One thing, something that always bugged me, this cover... Are any of you guys familiar with an Adult Swim show called Mr. Pickles?
I've heard of it. Is that like... Maybe I'm wrong. Isn't like that was like one of the old claymation ones, or
no? It's
Then I'm wrong. Okay.
It's weird.
It's
a
newer,
show.
isn't it?
It's newer. It's a somewhat newer show. It's about this boy and his dog. It's basically supposed to be a big riff on Lassie, except the dog, Mr. Pickles, is actually satanic. Like he's actually a dog from hell, and he like summons demons and kills people, and it's very Adult Swim and super edgy and stuff.
So it's like that episode of Venture Bros, but for a whole show.
For like a whole show, yeah. There's like 2 or 3 seasons of it, and it's like it's almost like Metalocalypse in that it's like it's super gory too. So like the violence and shit is the point, but it's also very crude animation, whereas Metalocalypse is gorgeously animated. It's all
got
yeah.
a tree.
Exactly. Yeah. This is like if Mr. Pickles were an album. So
like this one took talent. Like this one took time to make. I will not knock it for that.
Yeah. Some artists.
Clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope especially with Maroon 5's money, I hope he got paid.
And the label comes back and they're like, "Are you sure we can't just get Adam shirtless on the cover?"
Right.
Have you seen his tattoos? We have to go with this album cover.
He just got a new one right on his nipple.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so I agree with you guys. We've been overexposed on this one for too long. Let's go ahead and scroll on down.
Moving on.
To no.
Hey, as a Lord of the Rings fan, I'm slightly offended by this.
The ring raid's riding back.
Attacker? I've never even heard of this.
Attacker. Like, okay, like obviously this has to be like a power metal sort of band, but
yeah.
I mean, usually you'll get bands like that of like Manowar or Power Fist or
Dragon Punch. I don't know.
Yeah, something like
Attacker.
Attacker.
That is the laziest Dungeons and Dragons class I've ever heard.
Right? Yeah.
And this is a game that had Fighting Man in first edition. Is dude like ripping off his own loincloth?
It kind of, yeah, because like his other hand.
Either that or he's about to take a peek down there.
I've shown you my broadsword.
The dragon's gonna look.
It's like a horned bug dragon.
Yeah, that's...
Maybe the dragon just tried to pull it off, and that's the attacker. He's like, whoa.
The dragon is the attacker.
Oh, okay. That would be an interesting spin on it. That would be...
Yeah, this album should have been called Unwanted Dragon Touch.
big problem in the medieval ages.
And again, we're dealing with it. And again, just the placement of his other hand, it does look like he's ripping off his loincloth, and he's got a sword in that hand too. So and
That's
the
a big
face,
sword.
concave
He's
abs.
overcompensating for something.
yeah. See, and the weird O face he's making too. He's like, "Ah!" he's like, I've shown you my broadsword. Now I shall show you my other broadsword. Ah!
And then like we got like Skeleton Magoo in the back here, like striking a pose.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
who's the old guy that can barely make out?
yeah.
He's like a weird demon person with like bony arms.
Ooh, yeah, look at that loincloth back over there.
Yeah, no, he's... Oh, no. He is the creepy old man who paid these two to get together. Ooh.
He's the one who made the Craigslist ad.
Yeah, no, see? It's
I just wanted to watch a date with you two. Don't mind me.
God, can you imagine the missed connections ad on Craigslist the night after this went down?
You had a dragon inside above a well with a bunch of skeletons. I was wearing a loincloth.
With a sword and an axe.
Your eyes were fire red. Our love was
Still
even
have
hotter.
my keys. Please respond.
January
I need to get
embers.
some-
January, I was hoping somebody would get that. Thank you. The It reference. Yeah.
I also like another thing I also love. Again, power metal. A good attribute of power metal is the logo. Like wonderful logos for like
Why
you know,
it's
all of these
outlined like
bands.
it's a comic
Attacker.
book.
Yeah, no, it's basic serif font. Like that is
Yeah.
Times New Roman. That has to be Times New
That's
Roman.
all the serif.
Yeah,
And
that-
also, the actual artwork around it looks like it's just straight lines that they did in Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Just like,
How old is this album?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I
Attacker.
want to know what year of release on this.
Take me to Wiki.
This has to be 80s. This has to be like early 80s.
I'm gonna
Okay,
say
so,
86.
1985. 1985.
I'll say
85.
I'll go
That
early.
sounds right. That sounds
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Off of
By the way,
Metal
someone
Blade
in the chat just made a
Records.
Starbob reference.
Oh,
Think
Metal
about
Blade
that.
record.
Metal Blade, really? That's like an actual. That's like an actual.
They require
metal
that at
label.
least one actual Metal Blade be in every album cover that's out on the label.
Back in the 80s, that was probably a rule. That was probably
Also,
an actual.
Someone in the chat just made this good joke. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Oh my God! Yeah, this.
Okay.
I would say at like 2 out of 10 D&D campaign at best. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
would
like
not-
if this was my first D&D game experience ever, I'd never play again. I'd be like, no, guys,
yeah,
no, I'm
yeah,
done.
Nah, yeah. Well, moving on. What do we have here? Oh,
Oh no.
Okay, I can't get. I
yeah.
despise the people in it too much.
Oh.
yeah.
I
Like,
remember
you know,
seeing this at Hot Topic in person when it came out.
Oh, so
Did
do
you
I.
light it on fire?
You'd have been doing. I think at that point it counts as community service.
Yeah, you'd be
Really?
remembered as a hero.
This
like, you know,
looks like a fan-made music video I saw for kids by MGMT. Like exact same makeup.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, they had like 50 people
yeah.
dancing. Yeah.
yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I'd rather watch that 1,000 times in a row than support anything on these guys.
Oh
Ever,
God!
ever,
Oh
ever, ever.
Lord, no. Lord,
And what
no.
is this font too? The way the evolution is spelled.
Yeah, it's
3D
like
0, yeah.
it's like they're,
XD-RAR-3-5-V.
it's like they're trying to do Leet speak, but they clearly do not understand how Leet speak works. In Leet speak, this is more like Rev Tuya. Yeah,
It's a heart for the O. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, a heart for the O.
It
So
looks like they're
that's
trying to do a
that's
code.
unpronounceable. Yeah.
It looks like a coexist.
Oh, guys, what's this album called?
Like
That's still like not even like the top 50 most embarrassing things for this band either.
Yeah,
we really
no,
like to
like-
challenge our fans on an intellectual level, so we
Yeah,
don't make
One
our
of-
album
The
covers.
person on the left has 3 different scene haircuts at once. They've got the up in the back, still super long. There's the full fringe. It's
Yeah,
all
that-
of them. That is
He
all
walked
scene
into
hair.
the salon. I like the sampler.
That is
I
all
love
the
that.
scene hair and all the scene makeup too, because he's
Which
got
scene haircut
multiple-
would you like? Yes.
I like bowling for soup, but more.
Oh,
Oh, Bowling for Soup doesn't even deserve to be compared to anything for these
Oh.
guys. No,
The guy on the
no.
right looks like Andy Black from Black Veil Brides a little bit. To be
He
honest.
totally
A little.
does. He totally does. Especially.
I don't
with
even
the
care
weird-
for Andy Black, and even Andy Black doesn't.
See, yeah,
These guys.
I am not a big fan of Black Veil Brides. I would be a little insulted to compare him to Black Veil Brides.
Yeah,
Or to compare Black
especially
Veil
at this
Brides
point.
to them, because, say whatever you want to about Black Veil Brides, at least they aren't blood on the dance floor, man.
If you
True.
read it left, somebody points out if you read it left to right, it's blood on dance the floor.
Blood on dance
Oh, yeah.
floor.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah, it's blood on dance the floor.
Who's the
You-
idiot
you
that made
call
that
it blood
title
on
stacking?
dance floor.
Terrible.
Blood on dance the floor.
Blood on. It's like Korean pop. It's like they have like the English translation of
okay.
little pop, just a little bit
blood on
off.
dance the floor.
Yeah.
I could see this. I could totally see people. Well, back when people did stand blood on the dance floor back in the day, they were about as annoying as K-pop stands are
Yes.
these days. So I can
And they
see
would
that.
like die defending this artwork too, and everything about it. Also, those Blood on the Dance Floor fans back in 2010, 2011.
Around then, like the early 2010s.
Yeah, yeah.
The MySpace days too.
Yeah.
Big back then.
Big
The
on the
space.
Is he wearing a laser tag vest?
Yeah, he totally is. That is totally a laser tag vest. That is, if you shoot your laser tag gun at this image right now, you can probably rack up like a super duper high score. So take advantage of it while you can, people.
Look how edgy I am. I stole this from the Chuck E. Cheese across the street.
Oh,
Oh.
He wanted 500 tickets. I just took it.
oh man, blood on the animatronics.
That Chuck E. Cheese singing
That's
on the
just Five
stage.
Nights at Freddy's.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my God. If Blood on the Dance Floor was an inspiration to Five Nights at Freddy's.
They
That
do the
would both
soundtrack for like blood for Five Nights.
Oh God.
Oh,
Ew.
no.
Just kill me, monsters! Kill me! I'm done.
There is that Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out here soon.
Quick Friend said something interesting in the chat. Is there a band called Suicune?
Not that I'm aware of.
Suicune?
Suikoden? I don't.
Suicune.
Oh, Sweet Coon?
Because Suicune is also a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Beats
Well,
me.
then that wouldn't surprise me.
If they haven't, I will take that name. I will name my band Sweet Coon.
That's your new solo project, Crash.
That is
Sweet Coon.
adorable. Sweet
That's
Coon.
that's your alt indie album.
Yeah.
Your alt indie folk.
My alt
Yes.
indie folk personality. That's
Suikoden. Yes.
that's gonna be my my Iron and Wine equivalent project.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
based
it was
on
a typo.
Based
It was
from
a
some
typo.
banjos on that one, and that's it.
Oh,
They
okay.
meant to say suicide.
Oh, so Suicide Silence. Oh, I see what he is. Oh, he was trying to say suicidal. I'll bet. Okay.
Sorry, I had to. I saw a Pokemon name in the chat and I had to jump on it.
Say,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tanglia, or however you pronounce it.
Tangela.
Tangla.
Tingala? Doesn't that one write erotic fiction? No, I'm just. Yeah, that's
Don't we
Chuck
all?
Tingala, right?
That was the guy from the last album, Battle at Helm's Deep, with Attacker, with that guy reaching his loincloth. He's the one that does erotic fan fiction.
Oh,
There you go.
There we go.
And that one guy from
yeah.
Crusaders,
This
climbing
guy-
on Wilfred.
You look at this guy, you know he believes love is real. Okay. All right. We've given Blood on the Dance Floor way too much time.
For a
So,
lifetime.
For a
I just looked ahead.
lifetime.
No.
Yeah. What do we got? Oh no!
Mm,
Oh.
that is
I actually.
Malibu Ken.
that's
Okay.
ugly.
That is ugly as sin. I actually.
Who
remember-
found my high school photo? Come on, guys. I know I wasn't the most handsome.
Oh man, I sure hope not, dude.
This looks like something a pop punk band would commission.
Yeah, again, this is like
Yeah.
pop punk territory.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. This is Aesop Rock and Tobacco, and Aesop Rock and
Malibu
Tobacco.
Ken.
Yeah, they are hip hop guys.
Yeah.
Aesop Rock.
I've heard that this
specifically.
album is good.
So
but
have I. Actually, I've heard this
haven't-
album's actually really good, but on that cover, I wouldn't
Ugh.
want
Why
to
would you
bring
want
that
this?
home.
Yeah.
You walk up
No.
to, you're in the vinyl store, you walk up to the counter with that. The dude just, you pass it across
This
the counter.
represents my band. This is what represents our style.
It's like, oh, okay, the new Death Grips, let's see, new Strokes. Oh God. Are you sure?
Like,
Oh.
You're telling me that the Death Grips album covers aren't phasing you, but this is.
I'm just wondering. He clearly hasn't shaved in a while. So what did he cut his face doing?
It
Then?
looks
Yes!
like that's what he did. That's what looks like how he got the from shaving. And he's like too
Right.
gun shy to do it again.
It looks like he's been dead for a hot minute, honestly.
See,
It
Maybe.
looks
yeah.
like
With
it
all
looks
the
like he tried to eat as much spinach as possible, and he's throwing it up out his nose, his mouth.
like he just cleaned himself up after getting what was it on Nickelodeon when you get gacked
Slime.
or slime?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, this dude
I feel like
just got done
he, like,
wiping all
probably
the...
got in his nose. Yeah.
Yeah. This
I feel
dude.
like this was. Sorry.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh no. But yeah, no, this dude just walked off the set of Double Dare, is my theory. You know, like, that would explain the bandages too. That would explain the weird green stuff.
The slime
Also,
cut?
the butter hairstyle that looks like someone just put like a bunch of Crisco and just like.
This.
Well,
this
here's my theory based on the album title, Malibu Kin. Maybe they're trying to show like, oh, you know, because he looks like maybe he used to be like this perfect model, the perfect hair and everything, but then the industry got a hold of him, man.
Oh man.
Okay, so we're wrong. It's deep. Oh shit.
It's a fight
deep
the
as
system.
fuck.
It's a
That's
fight
my-
the
that's
system.
my-
Fight the music industry.
That's
Also,
my
as a guy with crazy eyebrows, that guy's got thick eyebrows.
Yes. Oh, that dude is sporting a couple of caterpillars. It's crazy.
Thick cell with how many C's though?
Oh, that's.
Those guys' eyebrows are thick.
Oh, they think.
Oh yeah, like this is some straight up maybe this is a young photo of Eugene Levy. I feel bad for the guy, but you know that would explain the eyebrows.
Looks then.
That
He
would
did
explain
just
the
fine for
eyebrows.
himself after. So
Yeah, about to say he makes that American Pie money. He's doing okay now.
He does.
So,
Yeah.
You know, let's say he's
He got them
we're-
caterpillar brows,
It's
though.
time for American Pie 10. The other kids have sex now.
The other kids have sex
Yeah.
now. And still starring Eugene Levy.
Stifler's mom is 95 years old. You can't get now.
dude. That's a GGG MILF.
I'll go a Gil.
Oh my God! See, I knew we were gonna-
98.7, the Gilf.
Someone said it's Trump without makeup.
Ah!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now there's our
Now we
subtext.
understand
There's
why
our
this guy keeps
subtext.
They got the
quitting.
tanning
Got
bed
it.
lines. They got the tanning bed lines.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
totally does. Okay, yeah, I see that.
Bloodshot
I see
eyes,
that.
bad teeth. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I get. Okay, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
All right, let's move on. Oh, hopefully our next one isn't as
Oh,
gross.
no.
And it is. It's as gross.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep, that's another regretting
Nope.
the past classic.
Yep.
This is an I refuse to listen to this album.
Don't. I promise it's not worth it. Anyone that says, no, there's good stuff on here, you're just not giving it a chance.
I've
No,
heard half of it. I'm not
There's
finishing.
not good stuff on there. I
When,
don't know
when
how
you
else
have
to
a when you have an anus double entendre in your title, you chance to.
Right.
No one owes you anything.
Agreed.
Also, before we get to the album artwork, you know where hot dog flavored water came from? The idea.
I thought
It was
a
Wes
euphemism or
Borland who
something.
just. It was Wes Borland who saw all the flavored water. It was like strawberry flavored water, lemon flavored water. He thought it'd be funny if there was hot dog flavored water, and that's it.
I thought it was
really?
a euphemism. I thought it
Yeah,
was like pee
I
or
thought
something.
I always heard it was a euphemism for jizz.
Nope, that chocolate starfish is hot dog flavored water. Literally from West Borland is just hot dog flavored water.
So it's like cake farts.
Yeah.
Like, the girl puts her butt in the hot dog water, and that's
Yeah,
Why
see
are they,
now-
who are these creatures? Like, what are they doing? Why are they hot dogs?
You know,
Oh.
now it's like the worst of since you said that, Neige, now it's the worst of two worlds. Now I've got the cake farts thing in my head, but it's like, yeah, know
get
what
this
I
done.
like? Hot dog flavored water.
Let's get this done for the nookie.
Oh,
Oh my god!
this is
Okay.
a multi-million selling album too. Multiple
Yes.
times platinum.
This is multiple times platinum, right? Yeah, this
Yes.
this is almost a diamond selling record, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know if it's that high, but it's.
I don't think it's that high.
Yeah.
I think if I'm correct, it is the fastest selling rock album ever. Like the most people went out like the week of to line up to buy it.
Okay. Taking that in mind, all right, hands up and be 100% honest. Did you guys at any point purchase this record?
Nope.
Nope.
I didn't like bad words.
Crash
Crash
Thompson.
Thompson.
Okay, I have a story
Oh.
with this one, really quickly.
All right, before you do that, please give super chats for this man to have before therapy.
Yeah,
Please.
yes, please. Especially
Okay, go
some
ahead.
of the, especially some of the stuff I bought over the years. My therapy is going to need to be
You just
really
cut out.
expensive.
Yeah, your audio cut
Repeat
out.
what
Oh,
you just said. You cut out because of
Oh,
Discord.
okay. Yeah, especially the therapy I've had, the things I bought over the years. Yeah, my therapy is going to have to be really expensive, guys.
Okay.
Please give. But
So
no.
what's the story of why you bought chocolate
Okay.
starfish and the hot dog flavored water?
Okay, this album came out when I was like, what, 13, 14, maybe. I was a dumb. But
I'll give you credit for that, yeah.
But I also, I kind of weaseled my way around it. I got it for dirt cheap because I bought it on cassette, and like I bought it the week after release, and it had been like discounted by like $5. Like, for a cassette back in the day, that was probably like about 12 to 15 bucks. Knock $5 off of that, you know, that's like $7 for a new album that everybody and your friends are buying. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure about Limp Bizkit, but okay, I'll take a chance on a cassette of Limp Bizkit. And I put it. And here's the funny part. I put that album in my cassette player driving back home from the Sam Goody. I put it in my cassette player. It was only like about a 10-minute drive. Well, to be fair, it was probably about a 15-20-minute drive back to my house. And before I even got home, I took the tape out. I ejected it out of the thing, put it in the case, and threw it out the window. I hated it so much just off my first impression. I literally didn't even wait to go to a trash can, like, you know, and or even consider taking it back. That was me being a stupid kid back then.
So what you gonna do now?
Yeah. Okay, so wait, I was driving, so I had to be at least 16. Okay, so.
yeah, I was 13 and driving.
Yes, 13 and driving. Well, I mean, guys, have you been to Indiana?
Okay.
It's pretty crazy.
As a side note, someone just gave a super chat.
Oh.
Here's your money back, and they gave you $10.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Oh, dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is
Years
that is my
later,
money back
it
with
finally
interest.
paid off.
Years later, I had to everything I had to do to get my money back for that.
Yeah.
Better late than
Oh,
never.
Lord.
I sincerely appreciate that. Thank you very
Wow.
much.
Boy, oh boy. Hey,
You
you
know,
know,
I'll-
what? I make fun like I said that. I can't blame you for buying it though. That was MTV bait. I mean, they
Yes.
plastered that thing all over.
That was all over TRL. I must have.
And that was the
heard
only
rolling.
rock, technically, that and Korn, mixed in with Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys, NSYNC,
Oh,
Ricky
yeah.
Martin. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
What
Oh,
a
Tom
weird
Green.
time. 2000 was weird.
it was.
super weird, super duper weird.
Luke,
All right.
I thought you were kidding. It literally sold over 1 million copies in its first week.
No, I remember
Yeah.
that because I said that, because that was the stat I looked up for Regretting the Past on it. That was like, this is the fastest selling rock album ever.
I
Right?
And
And I made a
it's
joke, like,
crazy.
so like at Best Buy, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, where there are a bunch of like red hat, baggy jean wearing posers all lined up down the Best Buy, waiting to get in.
Oh man, could you
Hey
imagine?
guys,
what
so what you gonna do now? I'm gonna buy this album. Oh, that's what do now.
just a line full of the worst Fred Durst
Yeah.
impressions.
Hey everyone, can we keep this line rolling?
Rolling. I was gonna say the same
Relaxing!
thing. Walking in, single file into the store.
They just roll in.
That cashier at Best Buy is like, I want to die. I want to get out of here.
It sold 400,000 copies its first day.
Yeah.
And there was no iTunes or digital purchases, so it was all
You never knew what you
physical
were.
copies.
Yeah, and it was all highlighted by the two sequels, and that's it. So that no one knew what they
Yeah.
were getting.
See, that's again, this like we have our gripes with the digital age. We have the things we talk about and our legitimate concerns about it. But like at the same time, if this had happened in the iTunes era, this wouldn't have happened. This
No.
would not have happened. If people had had a chance to check this out on Spotify first, hell, we could have saved a lot of heartbreak on that.
Someone else could have had that title.
Someone else could have had it. Somebody, I can think of at least a few albums that should have sold like that, but ugh.
Yeah.
How well did Hybrid Theory sell in its first week?
Not that.
It wasn't a first
Not-
week.
no,
It was
that
a
was a
slow
builder.
burn.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
slow
he
burn.
was
It was
a
slow.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
And then it stayed like in the top 40 for like 2-3 years until Meteora came out.
Yeah.
But
The
even
biggest-
Meteora didn't do that well. Like,
Right,
not
it was a
biggest-
slow burn again. It just
Yeah.
kept
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to dethrone yourself. It's gonna be a good feeling.
Oh,
The biggest first week I can think of is in rock or alternative or whatever is Coldplay's X and Y did like 800,000 or
Yeah.
something first week.
Yeah.
That was a huge one.
That was also
Yeah.
a big one. That was also. But you know, that's X and Y. You know, I'm okay.
I at least
with
Yeah.
that.
get, I at least get
Over
that.
chocolate starfish.
Chocolate
yeah.
starfish,
Oh my
I'll
gosh,
take
yes.
it. You know. Yeah.
There's a lot of Coldplay haters out there. I will gladly take Coldplay over
Oh, I
Fred
love-
Durst whining.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
And I
absolutely.
like Coldplay.
I like
I'm a huge
Coldplay too.
Coldplay
Yeah.
fan.
Dude, I am here for some parachutes. If y'all haven't listened to Parachutes, shame on you.
Well, we were
I'm here
promised
for every
jetpacks.
album in their discography.
I'm a Viva La Vida and Rush of Blood to the Head fan.
Yeah, those are my top
Those
two,
are-
Luke. I
Al-
agree.
Also very good. Also very. You can't go wrong with like the first 4-ish Coldplay
Yeah,
albums.
the
They're just gold.
2000s Coldplay. The
Dude,
first like that decade of the 2000s is what you want.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
absolutely.
are sleeping on the 2010s Coldplay, I'm telling you.
Some of it's not bad. I just not as strong.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty much the same way. I don't like ghost stories. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry,
I love
but
that. It's like the
I thought it was
perfect
fine.
breakup album.
But
I actually
Superman's
thought it was
controlling
fine,
Batman
so.
with his fists.
Oh, okay. Can we move on from Limp Bizkit? I think we're ready to move
Yeah.
on from Limp. I think the world.
Just
is ready
in
to
general,
move on
not
from
even
Limp
with the
Bizkit.
album
Yeah,
cover.
exactly.
Let's keep it rolling.
Keep it
Okay.
rolling.
Why did we have to move to this one next, though?
Calvin. Oh man, I'm out of the frying pan to the
It's
rainbow covered
it's 6
puddle.
fucking 9. Ugh.
Thank God he's not around anymore.
Yeah, he's in
Oh, he's
prison.
coming back after he's starting to snitch. He's gonna get a sweet deal.
If he survives.
Well,
Like-
you know what?
Like, well, no, that's like after he snitches, all the people that are gonna come after
Yeah.
him, especially.
Out
Yep.
of custody, right into the studio to record another album.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
pretty
what
sure
do you-
his that fell through too because
I
he was
think it
supposed to
did.
get out of jail earlier this year and it ended up not working out. So
And that's why I think he's doing this stuff too. But anyway, so what did he eat? Was it the hair dye that he dyed was hair? Then he ate that, and then he peed it out.
It's all Play-Doh.
Ugh.
I think he ate the Play-Doh. He replaced his teeth with the Play-Doh.
You
That
know,
would do it. Yeah.
That would help explain why this guy is such a brainlet. just a strict diet of Play-Doh every single day. Yeah, I'll bet you do the stupid shit 6ix9ine does. Yeah.
Like, why does he have the Precious Moments eyes too?
That's what makes it even creepier too.
Yeah.
It's like okay, you guys know me. I am a sucker for that cute shit. I love cute shit. I love when shit goes kawaii and all. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for
I wouldn't
it.
buy this at
Kokoro go
Walmart
Doki
store.
Doki.
Yeah, no, I'm down with the Doki Doki. I am down with the Doki Doki. This is not the Doki Doki. This is
If they
scary,
had this
scary.
Hummel at the Hallmark store, I would smash it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Or a Christmas ornament. Ugh,
Oh, a Christmas ornament?
Yeah.
Is the rainbow puddle separate or
No, the rainbow
Rainbow
puddle.
puddle.
The rainbow
Sold
puddle is
separately.
the part that lights up.
It comes with a whole stream of rainbow lights you have to put around the whole.
something in his own
you
style.
can control how far the stream goes?
It's like a recycling fountain. It's just the colored water, like an endless loop.
Is it better than hot dog flavored water though? I don't know.
You know what? This might be one of the
urine.
this
so
might be-
that is technically
Yeah.
urine.
This might be one of the few instances where I'd say, you know what? I'll take hot dog flavored water over
I would
this.
too. Yeah.
It takes something pretty fucking abysmal to get me to say something like that. But
Yeah.
6ix9ine. That's all
And
you
why
gotta
is
say.
I know? And why is he in a hot rod group?
I don't know. I guess this is supposed to be like the old Calvin pissing on the truck logo thing, but he's not pissing
Yeah.
on anything.
He's
He's
just peeing
pissing
on
on
the ground.
he's pissing on his own shoes. Like
There's so
look
many
at-
Yeah,
unanswered
he's
questions.
standing in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's pissing on himself.
With white pants.
Yeah. So that's gonna stain too. That's
That is
like,
gonna
ugh.
stain. That's
Also,
not coming
how
out.
big is his bladder if it's that big and he's still standing there too, just going and going? Because that looks like a fire hose at that
Yeah,
point.
no. Like, yeah, that is a lot of piss. That is
You
like
actually might want to see a doctor about that because that stream, I mean,
He's got
especially at the
mercury
bottom
on
there.
Yeah.
there's so
For
much.
then a dentist for his teeth.
They look like popsicle sticks. Just the colored popsicle sticks.
Yeah, like not even popsicles, but just somebody painted the sticks. His
Yeah,
mouth is an arts and
exactly.
crafts project. Oh.
That is kind of what this looks like. Maybe it's a commentary on the chess community given the floor, and he's just taking a piss on it and like, you know.
Take this, Bobby Fischer.
Piss on all you pawns out there.
Y'all out here talking about deep blue. Let me show you some pastel. Ugh. Oh man. That's and all of 6ix9ine's abhorrent, terrible lyrics. It was all about the chess community. It was all. He's an avid checkers. He's an avid checkers fan.
No,
and
he doesn't know chess. He plays checkers. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Yeah, this is not
chess is way above his ability.
Yeah. Oh. That's to say, let's move on from this. I hate an artist I hate giving attention to. So, ugh.
This isn't too bad.
I remember. It's not that bad. I remember this artist. She had a couple.
So do I, actually. She had a few hits in like the 2000s,
early 2000s, mid
2000s.
Yeah, this is just poorly executed because the image quality of the actual photo doesn't match the composite.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
someone explain this one to me because I don't know this artist. First look, I don't like it.
Well,
What's
she
going
is
on
Poe, and she say hello.
Oh, okay.
There
Well,
you
now
go.
I get it. Okay, I love it.
She's like she's alt rock. I mean, even that's kind of a stretch to say that though.
Yeah, I remember.
Was it in like the Alanis Morissette era?
Kinda
like later, a little bit later.
Like she was more probably in like
the
Nora
Liz, Jones era.
Like she was probably in like the Liz Fair kinda.
Yeah.
Fiona Apple. Well, not Fiona Apple, but she's
like
like
Fiona Apple after Criminal.
Yeah, like rock.
Okay, so
like
late
rock.
90s.
Yeah, like late 90s, early 2000s after Criminal Fiona Apple's age.
I love Fiona Apple, so
I do too.
Yeah,
so.
same here. But yeah, I wouldn't say this is a bad album cover, but it gives me like an early Bare Naked Ladies kind of vibe. Like, well, here's the thing. I remember Poe being like kind of a rockier artist. Like her guitars were usually pretty distorted. She wasn't like a shouter, but she had some gravel to her voice. This just seems like too poppy. This seems like too... And the album's called Hello. That's such a friendly sort of... Hello! I'm Poe.
It looks like it's not that much thought was put into anything for the presentation of this.
Yeah, I don't like the way it's all lined up here. I do appreciate that there's a shadow under it, though. Nice attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
A nice use of the dodge tool here. I appreciate that. The star...
This looks like it was... It looks like it was done on a laptop on an airplane. And
the star looks like a Windows Movie Maker wipe transition or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
The star wipe.
I used a lot of those in my high school little slideshow I put together. So
I don't know Photoshop, so I made something in and I just took a freeze frame of the star wipe transition.
I've done that in videos here and there. Never
As have
neither here nor there.
I'm gonna start using star wipes on all my videos from here on out for every cut there is in the video.
It'll be
ARTV.
It'll be just like Ned Flanders' personal video that Homer.
Yeah, I remember that Simpsons episode.
One thing I will say, as someone who can be a little OCD at times, the dimensions of the star are just
it's not a set star. It looks like it looks like it was done on a laptop, like three-handed almost.
Yeah, like it's totally like not even, not everything.
Like you're using the crop tool to pull out each edge a little bit further.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, like for those
was it to get her eyes in better?
Yeah, like
that's
like
a guess.
Cutting off the left eyebrow a little bit there.
Could be.
Cutting up part of the mouth too.
Yeah, exactly. Like for the obsessive compulsive types, I get why this one could be a worst album potential candidate for sure. But
yeah, I don't think it's worst ever, but I don't like it personally. I don't think it looks good.
I mean, compared to the last couple we've had, I guess we should count our blessings.
Oh, sure.
Gladly, yes.
Let's just say, Poe, your head and shoulders.
You're top of the list, Poe.
Yeah. To say, so far.
How much
so
is that
good.
saying on this stream?
I know, right?
Let's see. Moving on to our next one here.
Oh
no! Oh my God.
Is this A Gwar show?
No, Metal Church is legacy metal.
Yeah,
but
no.
She thick. She thick.
She thick. She
thick.
indeed. This was thick before thick was thick. Oh,
Colonel.
Okay, cankles for days. Wow.
I'm trying to pose for this album cover, but I'm dummy thick.
That's like 3 hours worth of work to get those shoes on. Sweet.
I was about to say the shoes. That's a lot of pressure on your feet.
yeah, no. Oh my god, it's like, and again, Metal Church is like, they're a band. I've heard of Metal Church. They're not
They're a name.
like,
they are definitely a name in the metal community.
Yeah,
since the
absolutely.
80s.
I was not aware this was a thing though. This is so-
I've never seen this, fortunately.
oh my god. And I love too, it's got that perfect classic cheesy metal
Yes.
title. It's Metal Church. The album is called Hanging in the Balance.
And she's
walking-
balancing on one foot.
Yeah, I was about to say
Hanging
she's
Metal
acting out
Church
the
in the
album.
balance.
like
Is
that
she eating the logo though? Is my question. Is she trying to eat the Metal Church logo?
Nah, I think she's balancing something on the tip of her nose.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies-
Oh, yeah.
to
I
all
see.
the ladies in the chat room, are metal bra couplets like that comfortable? I can't imagine.
They can't be. They
Let's
absolutely
hope that
can't
what's on
be.
the inside is not the same thing that's sticking out.
Yeah, yes.
Oh my gosh!
Like, yeah, like,
Maiden?
okay.
like an Iron
Censored by
spike going
kids.
inside.
Yeah. Maybe
It
I
won't
should be
fall off.
censoring this.
These
like,
aren't going anywhere.
you know, if
Bolted in.
if Carrie Fisher's testimonials for her time wearing metal lingerie is any indication, that has to be insanely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Then again, if she can get those shoes on, I don't think put anything what she's willing to do.
This is a warrior, gentlemen.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
yeah.
I mean,
She's a tough woman.
no,
Give her
I
some
mean,
credit for that.
props to
Bad
her.
mamma jamma, as they said back in the day.
So she is indeed, as the Commodores once so elegantly put it, a brick house. I'm saying.
Also, if
She
you
is
look
nice
at like,
and mighty, and she's bringing it on.
if you look at it, are these like leggings? Because like you see like the line around it, so that means that metal.
Either that or
Belly
they're just
slash-
threadbare. They're threadbare pants.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm
Someone's
thinking they're like
saying-
stockings, like those
She
are
has
like.
the King K.
stockings
Rool
too,
armored
yeah.
belly.
Yeah, it's like an armored belly that goes underneath and like wraps around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks very uncomfortable steel going under there.
How
Yeah,
would you
I'm-
run? Yeah, how would you even walk around? Like you can't shift or bend or anything.
Yeah,
That's why she's
like,
so good at balancing, though.
yeah, she's gonna have to crab walk across it. She's gonna have to
Crab.
do
On
like a
those little
shuffle.
tiny shoes too.
She's not. The thing is, though, she's not scared. I mean, look at her face. She's,
No, she's not.
she knows
I'd
she's
be
about
scared if I saw that woman. I'd be the scared one. I'd be
Are
terrified.
her eyes closed?
Yeah, her,
Yeah.
like she's giving me a very.
She looks like she's smelling something in the air. Just like,
she's like, I don't need no man, and I don't need you to tell me I need a man. Just
No scrub. No scrub.
yeah. Oh man,
Where's the metal cover of No Scrubs, by the way?
it's out
Give it
there.
time.
I'm
Give it
positive.
time.
Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly.
that's
know
a Frog Leap Studios rendition in the works, probably. I can see
if,
that.
Yeah, if that doesn't
Or
already exist.
Anthony, 10-second songs. I can see 10-second songs.
Ooh, yeah.
Nah, give it. It's gonna be our last night, and you know it. That's all we're gonna get, unfortunately.
I don't want to give you mine.
I screamed 2 lines, so now it's a metalcore cover.
Oh, wait, now here's all the double kick, the unnecessary double kick.
Yep, there we go. So yeah.
Bye, lady.
Bye.
Goodbye, lady. We good luck walking. Good luck walking that tightrope. Let's hope you hang in the balance.
How would she get down from there? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll never know. We'll never
Very
know.
graceful.
I have lots of questions. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Ghostface killer.
Ghostface
Make it a
killer.
grilled cheese?
Bulletproof wallets?
Okay.
Make it a grilled cheese?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what is that he's making?
Little breakfast in bed there with your buddy.
Pancakes, yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is Ghostface Killer and Raekwon.
Okay.
This is the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
These guys are in the Wu.
They ain't nothing to fuck with.
They ain't nothing to fuck with. But this picture,
Make delicious pancakes.
Yeah.
it looks like they just got done sleeping with each other. This is the morning after picture.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
what's more gangster than that? You like
Exactly.
you go out, you get paid, you
You
play
get
down some
laid.
beats, you bang
I
each
can't,
other.
Yeah.
I can't send my man home on the middle of the night when he's tired. I gotta let him sleep over at my place, and I only
And
got
on an
one
empty
bed.
stomach? Hell no.
You guys
Then
make
I'll
a
make
very
breakfast.
You guys make a very valid point. I do agree. Yeah, but I've looked at this album cover a little bit. I've been able to interpret what it is. This is a Charlie Murphy story in the making.
Oh,
This is from Chappelle's Show. This is one of the Charlie Murphy stories we never got. Like, we got Prince beating him at basketball, making him pancakes. We got Rick
We have
James,
Wu-Tang
bitch.
trying to make pancakes now.
Yeah, we got. Man, I hung out with Ghostface and Raekwon. They were recording the new Wu-Tang, and they got tired, so they just made paninis. Like that album took like 13 years to make. It wasn't for any like real reason. They weren't being like autistic. They just love sandwiches. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Is he wearing dog tags while he's cooking breakfast?
It's either a dog tag or just like a really big, great big square jewel. Like it almost looks like a rupee from The Legend of Zelda.
yeah, it might be like a square with just a crap ton of diamonds laid into it.
Yeah, exactly. And I like how
While cooking breakfast, yeah.
I'm assuming Ghostface is our boy here in the frame. I like how Ghostface, he's wearing like a nice robe. He's wearing his jewelry. He's here to shoot an album cover. But Raekwon
He looks confident, yeah.
yeah, he looks confident. Raekwon just like showed up. He's just
He's
like
a little caught off
Stop
guard there.
posing and give me my food.
I
Yeah.
got a bulletproof wallet.
Yeah, there's not a single wallet.
Pancake.
That's it. This album is featuring Raekwon, not because he wanted to rap on the album, but he just showed up for lunch. So, in the hip hop world, that means you get an album credit,
Feature.
Oh, my God. See, now I'm hungry. I need to jump off of this image before I. All right. What do we got here? Oh,
PODs.
here's a classic.
We have a Yu-Gi-Oh card here.
Oh,
I
snuff.
just still can't get over that little arrow pointing. I know it's supposed to be a tail, but it looks like an arrow that you.
It looks like a clickbait thumbnail in
clickbait
2020.
It's a clickbait arrow. Yeah, it's totally.
Yeah.
POD, we're ahead of the curve on the YouTube circuit.
When did this album come out?
This
I would
came
guess
out.
the late 90s, early 2000s.
Was
Like
this
the late-
before Fundamental Elements?
This was
out now?
before Fundamental
Okay.
Elements. This was their second album.
Gotcha.
Was this
before-
like Youth of a Nation or whatever?
No.
So this was before that. Then.
This was
Oh.
before even that. I think.
So
I
that,
know like 5 POD songs.
This
Come
has
on.
to be 90s then at this point.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
it
is
looks
like
90s.
Wait, is this
Yeah.
little Susie who was only 12, given the world with every chance to excel?
We are.
no. I'll tell you this. I've heard this album. I actually heard this album back in the day. Yeah, this album is. I've actually riffed about this album on the channel before. It's, like the album cover is a good reflection of how the album sounds.
I'm looking at the little tiny face of the devil in like a head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really gets me hot when he kicks Satan's ass. Kicks Satan's ass.
POD are not Christian, but like they do have.
Yeah,
No,
they're
no, well,
spiritual
kind of
insights,
Christian.
yeah.
They're
They're
accepted by the
Christian.
Christian community.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
And well, especially back in this day, they were Christian. They were
Yeah,
like,
they're,
super-
yeah, for this,
the 90s.
yes.
yeah.
The punk is Satan, obviously.
Yeah.
That's why
Yes.
he's gonna have
No,
that.
punk.
I'm about to say, like, if you're not a Christian band, that you don't have like a beating up the devil. You just have the cover.
Yeah. See, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, the chat just reminded me of this. You want to know how Christian this album was? There is a track on this album called "Abortion Is Murder." Like,
Well,
Mid 90s too.
yeah,
man.
in the '90s, no less. In the '90s, no less.
Damn, that is a.
That's basically how it is too. It's
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Because POD still tours, they still go around and play, and yeah,
They still
yeah,
performing
see-
that one live?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Oh man, and for like the Monster Energy crowds, I can't imagine that. Well, I just can't.
I really wish that the angel had a little speech bubble that says, "Hey Satan, here comes the boom."
Oh, missed opportunity. Big
Why
missed
wasn't this their
opportunity.
mascot? Like you know how like Iron Man and Megadeth have their mascot?
I
Should have
think-
been PODs.
I think that's what they were going for here. I think that's what they
They're
were
trying
trying
to
to
start
attempt.
something.
Yeah,
They would have been
because,
sued by Toei because this is literally Anjumon.
yeah. See, no, because his hair, that is Dragon Ball hair. That is. I know it's supposed to be angelic fire, but nope. I'd say either if Toei doesn't get to you, Sega and their Supersonic character and their license on the Supersonic character will.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. But
The POD font literally again looks like it's been stretched out.
yeah,
Oh, it totally has.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it totally has. That was again. That
That's
was
a mess
something.
up, yeah.
That was something they just.
They
They
also
also-
Anything like
They used literally the Photoshop like texturizer and did nothing afterwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no.
They imported the image and then like the font they just like left it that size and then like
yeah.
It was
Oh
like
man.
it was like hey, that was probably like a band note too. They probably came in, they saw the cover, it was like, hey, that text is too small, man. You got to fix
Our
that.
name needs to take up
and
the
do it now. I'll just trust you to do it too.
And the guy making it got really annoyed at them because he probably heard the album and heard how bad it was, and it was like, click,
drag.
there.
There you go. Big name. Woo.
Yeah.
Can I please get back to lunch?
I'm going over to Ghostface Killas and he's making pancakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ghostface Killa is making paninis, man. I don't want to be late for that.
You telling me that Raekwon did the art for this?
Oh. He did something finally.
Oh my.
He got paid for this, then he got laid for that.
You know that is like
Breakfast
that is.
in bed.
Yeah, you know, to John and Luke, like looking into early POD is like good for a laugh. If you do ever need video material, just on something that is pretty. You know, if you guys want to beat me to it, feel free on that. But there's a video someone can make on early POD. This being obvious evidence. See, yeah, exactly. That's my
You're not gonna
attitude
see me
too.
rushing towards the keyboard here.
Yeah.
See, yeah. Me too. It's like I could.
New day.
I'm making myself busy, so
I need to do that.
Yeah.
Only tangentially related, but for the longest time, I can't find the stems, so I can't make it. I want the instrumental from Alive, but with the vocals from My Sacrifice by Creed.
I was
Creative
just gonna ask if
POD.
Alive was them. That's
Exactly.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're Alive,
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I feel
so
so alive
for the
very first time.
And I
I can't deny you. We're singing along to POD. That's what the stream has done to us, gentlemen.
Yes.
Oh.
Can we
that
perform
was the
Youth of a
first-
Nation acapella?
That
By
was
the way,
the-
that's like higher up POD too. That's one of their
Yeah.
better ones.
Oh yeah.
That was
that's-
either my second, depending on how you define Avril Lavigne's "Let Go." This POD's self-titled was either my second or third rock album after Jimmy Eat World's Bleed American.
Okay, there we
Hey,
go.
2 out
There
of
we
3 are good.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
As
Well, one just
Meatloaf
doesn't
once
rock.
said. Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, my man.
Yep.
All right, but you know what is bad? Scrolling down to
This next
Oh.
cartoon. This next cartoon.
this next cartoon.
Mm.
We were just talking about Animaniacs before we went live.
Human sexual to the why is the Jello mold?
This kid on the right oddly looks like me when I was a kid, and I'm a little worried.
That is you. You just forgot.
Okay,
Oh, man.
John, you and
Me
John,
You have some explaining to
buffer.
do, my man.
John, you
Oh,
do the
no.
album recreation thing with Hannah.
It looks
Oh
like me and
man,
my
this is
cousin.
it. This is it.
Oh, I don't love it. The crowd right now is all sex. It's all sex memes.
Sorry.
It's all-
Oops.
Oh my god. But
I don't even know what to say about this one. They're touching a Jello cake, and it's
Figure 15.
yeah. So it's a diagram in a textbook or something.
I got it. This is something out of an abstinence-only textbook.
Ah,
That is the only way that explains how you
Whenever
get...
you feel tempted to violate your, just have some Jello instead.
You shouldn't make anything jiggle until you're married.
Heyo.
no jiggling.
The evil...
Ladies,
po-
5 sports bras, please. Lest you tempt the boys around you. It's your fault.
You don't know how many times I heard that in school growing up.
Same
Of
here,
course.
dude. Christian
Yeah.
school, man. Holy shit.
See, we had all like the physiological sex ed classes. We never really had the abstinence. We had the pituitary glands will cause these, and erections will happen, and this is why, because blood flows to this part of the body. Like nothing really that'll
We
help
didn't
you.
get that.
We didn't get that.
sex ed.
Yeah, I never got
We had
that.
that.
I had
Yeah,
Dr.
the
Bees,
internet
Birds and
based
Bees.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, ugh.
We had like all the physiological, this is why, cause and effects type stuff.
Yeah, so you
If you
actually
wake
had
up
a
and you
sexual
need to-
education.
Yeah.
In the very basic, like in the very literal sense. Not
They
even
teach
like
you what the
actual-
equipment does.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So you're not freaked out when stuff starts happening.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't have
It
that.
releases eggs on a certain
Yeah.
clock and blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
man.
then like cut to like kids who are supposed to be speaking the questions that you might have, and you just have a little.
Your
Doesn't
voice will
matter
start to
how big
crack
a
after you're
penis
12, age 12 or 13. That's just a normal part of growing up.
That turns into one of those VHSs that Red Letter Media reviews on Best
Red
of
Letter
Worst.
Media.
Those
Best
kind
of,
of things.
best of the worst tapes, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
so
what,
why the Jello for human sexual response?
again, I'm thinking that's
Why the
that's
children for human
Why the
sexual response?
I mean, yeah, right away.
Yeah.
Right away. It's a little young. Okay, they are a little
They're not
young for
maturing
sex
at that age, I don't think yet. I don't
That is
think
like
that's
young
Got
gonna
off the
be-
recess playground.
Yeah,
Right.
that is like pre-puberty, man. That's too early.
Yes.
That's too early. I mean, call me a prude, but that's too early, man.
No,
You're
it's too
not
early.
rude if they're 7.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh
They
wait,
literally look 7.
the band is human sexual response. It's not much better, but it's a little less insidious that they.
Okay.
The album isn't
Still,
specific.
Still though, you gonna
Oh,
you gonna call your band that and then throw the kids on the cover?
Yeah. Not getting
If
pass
it's
on that
iffy,
one.
that's iffy. That's
Commence the jiggling.
Yeah.
Is
I
the album literally called Figure 15? Fig 15? Is that the name of the album?
Huh.
15 figs.
15 figs.
Someone just said this album is literally called.
Wow.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Creative?
This
Yeah,
album's-
It said someone just said that this album is literally called Figure 15.
Oh, okay.
That's a terrible album name.
Why?
Yeah.
What for?
Terrible
you know,
band name, terrible album cover.
It's like
bad.
Type A.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
or what's the song 2? They're trying to
Oh,
out blur
oh.
blur.
Yeah. All I have to say is I feel bad for whoever fucked a pile of Jello as a result of this cover. You know somebody did it. Somebody went full American Pie.
Some of those sexually deprived Christian schools kids probably tried it at least once.
Yeah, you've seen Sex with the Pie, but how about Jello?
Jello.
That actually sounds better than pie, honestly.
That is the next Eugene Levy American Pie movie. See,
Yeah.
American Jello. American Jello.
bringing it around full circle here.
Then the next one's called Craft Singles.
Oh, that's gross.
That's the
See,
greatest hit
see, I draw the line at dairy, man.
Wait, you think there's a dating website for people in the cheese industry called Craft
Craft
Singles?
singles.
I'm a fiend for Gouda. How about you?
I'm
know,
more of a cheddar kind of gal.
I'm caught up in a love triangle between Brie 25 and Hot Spicy Jalapeno 76. Oh, I don't know who to go with.
Your profile says, I get
Still a
cheddar
better
with age."
love story than Twilight.
He's a monster in the bedroom.
Oh! But dumb Tish. But
she's Nacho Man. Okay.
Okay. Let's move on before the cheese puns become too much for us to bear.
Yep.
Scrolling down
This is just lazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Oh, that's awful.
So this is what Michael Myers does between Halloween movies. Huh.
He makes his own stencil.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a threshold, and then I'm just going to slide it till I get it the way I want it. And I'm going to make a yellow solid, and we're going to set the blend mode to add.
Uh-oh.
See, this has to be like a late 70s punk album. This has to be like a hardcore punk band kind of thing.
Line assembly. I don't know the name.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Me either. It doesn't immediately spring to mind, but this is
They're an electro-industrial band.
okay. I can see that though. I can see that too. Do you have
First
a year?
release in the first releases were the 80s. Last one.
Okay, yeah.
They're still going.
Still
They had a release
going?
this year.
Wow, no kidding. Yeah,
This
okay,
is
yeah.
album artwork quality?
Yeah, the chat is popping in. They're an industrial group. This is an album from 1988. So okay, like
I would have
okay,
got 78 if anything.
I was thinking 70s too.
yeah, me too. But again, this is that 80s industrial. I could see this kind of like a lot of early Ministry album covers are also kind of this way. Like there's also kind of a
Someone just said in the chat, Chucky and Mike Myers had a baby.
I literally was thinking that, but I was like, am I gonna sound stupid if it's? I was like, it looks like a cross between Chucky and Mike.
You know, for all the Chucky Child's Play sequels and reboots, might as well go for it. Chucky has a baby doll.
There's been worse ideas. We all saw the Alien versus Predator movies.
Isn't that already a movie where Chucky has a baby? And
Yeah, it's Seed of Chucky. That is totally a thing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what about one where he steals the sperm of Michael Myers and then creates a baby?
Finally.
I've been waiting for that one. Direct to VHS only.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In 2019.
Yes, it's still going direct to VHS.
Yes. We have blank tapes in back. You can put it on that. Don't waste our.
Again,
now available on Sega Genesis.
Direct to audio tape only. Narrated by Wilfred Brimley.
again, totally. Again, this would make totally good best of the worst fodder. I would.
Yes.
That is probably about as much as you could hope there, but I don't know. Doesn't give us much to talk about this one, so.
Hey, we are up to 250 people watching. Thank you guys.
Wow, thank you
Thank you
guys
for
very much.
tuning in.
Yeah,
If you haven't already, hit that
Don't
like
forget to smash that like button.
If we get to 500 grand likes, then we're gonna...
Eat 500 grand candy bars.
Yeah.
I'll see
Yeah.
y'all will have to do that for me. I can't do that.
No, Crash. You gotta fall off the wagon with us, buddy.
I've been doing real good. I ain't trying. You guys can do all that.
We'll drop a 500 grand bar on the ground, and you remember it.
See, I am literally at 251 right now.
Hey, and we got 251 viewers right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, that's very okay.
Let's saw
The
you
numbers can't go up anymore, otherwise you'll backslide.
Yeah, some of you guys quit watching. Maybe he'll drop a few every time.
Let's not take it that far. Maybe not to. That's not so good of an idea.
You're gonna wake up like 15 pounds lighter, really dehydrated. Like what?
Yeah.
See, that's an interesting. Would you trade subscribers to lose pounds? Oh,
Would you?
I mean, I just lost 200 subs and it didn't affect my weight at all. So,
Or are you going by Social Blade? Because
I was about to say, is that Social Blade?
no, that's going by me saying I'm not doing movies anymore.
Oh.
See, yeah.
Eh.
Well.
You like how I made this about me?
Nah, it's all good. But let's move on from Frontline Assembly here to... Oh my god, yeah! Dream Theater! I did
That's
not...
a brand, right?
That is a brand.
Yep.
And I looked it up. This is actually legit. I did not know this was an actual Dream Theater cover.
I'm not a
Looks
fan.
like a movie poster for Cruel Intentions.
It does!
It looks like a movie poster for like one of those crappy Hallmark movies after dark, like 2 a.m.
Hallmark After Dark. Is that like Cinemax After Dark?
Yeah, but it's wholesome. And it's only about soccer moms and stuff.
It's only about same for Cinemax, just in a different way.
Yeah, you know, our friend the Dom actually released, Dominic Noble actually released a video today about he reviewed an Amish romance novel, which is a great video, by the way. Be sure to check that out when you get the chance. But this totally looks like the cover to something like that. Like
Chuck Tingle.
Yeah, give this guy some sideburns, and this is totally something Dom could have reviewed here.
Taken by my favorite metal band.
Yeah. Pounded and branded in the butt by Mike Portnoy.
Branded in the butt.
Yeah.
That's a Chuck Tingle thing. Like almost all of his books.
And the brand is starfish shaped.
Yeah. No, the brand is just shaped like another hot guy's face. Oh my god! Like like Dream Theater have had some kind of goofy album covers here and there, but I got to admit this is pretty bad even for Dream Theater. Like this has to be like one of their first records or something.
Yeah, what year was this?
Yeah.
This is awful. Which album is this?
I'm not. I think it must be just like a self-titled record because they usually put their titles on their albums. So this is. Let me see if the chat is posting up with it. Yeah, this is
1989?
This is 1989. This is the first Dream Theater record.
Yes, I'm aware they brought up the Dom, everyone. I'm trying not to think.
Wait, do you know him, Luke?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
I don't know. He knows you. I'll say
know
this
you-
much. He knows
I
you.
thought you guys were bestest buddies.
He can't be bestest buddies because he has no buddies.
Oh.
That's cool.
I mean, I don't know him. I've never heard of him. Never mind. Dang it.
Oh my god, but yeah, this is weird, especially for Dream Theater. Given they have
this
some
is
really
zero. This is zero thought, and this makes it seem more like this is death hardcore metal. You got to be branded into our system if you want to listen to us.
yeah,
No.
and it's Dream Theater, you know, just
Yeah.
oh my god, the chat brand me Daddy Portnoy. Okay, our mixing of Chuck Tingle and Mike Portnoy has created a very bad combination here. We have unleashed some horrible things here. In the
want to
chat.
see some dudes.
That's why I got branded by.
So I can make them mine.
So I can brand them in a pool. Oh my god.
Well, that would actually be better because at least you could cool off right after.
Yeah, just like sink really low right after. Yeah,
No, touche.
After your flesh is seared, you know, you can just
get that chlorine in there.
Yeah, get that chlorine in there. I was about to
Chlorine
say that ain't so hot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll feel
Sympathy for
good.
Luke with the Dom problem is Guns N' Roses parody song. Super chat.
Well, it's
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, I'll read it. Hang tight.
yeah, I just caught
Sympathy
it.
for Luke with it. Thank you, Kaylee Riley. Thank you.
Well, I mean, thank you, Kaylee, because I'm the one who gets that money. Luke just gets to suffer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't technically help Luke.
I get sympathy for addressing the problem. That's
Okay. That's something. That's something. We all love to watch you squirm so much. It is very rare. All right, scrolling down to our next candidate here. Ugh, yeah.
You know, it's not the worst, but it's really cheesy.
It-
You know,
Like, Matt,
Sorry, go ahead, Neige.
oh, just for like as talented and like as much of a prodigy rather, Matt Bellamy is, like, he just really doubled down on one thing that was vaguely there on Black Holes and Revelations.
Yeah, and basically just amped it up. He basically turned the dial up and then broke it off and then threw the machine in the river.
More Orwell, more like Queen.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. This
album wasn't more like Queen.
Yeah, no, this I remember I actually reviewed this way back in the day. I was way nicer than I probably should have been.
I loved it at first.
Yeah, oh yeah, me too, but
Yeah.
it didn't have that staying power.
No, I did, and I got it wrong episode on it this year. So.
If I did I got it wrong videos, I would probably have to do one on this too because I was
burnt out after Resistance on him, so I never got this far.
yeah.
Resistance is probably my least favorite album from them, other than Simulation Theory.
Yeah, exactly.
The one last year might have been Melody's favorite.
But the album cover for that one, I loved.
Yeah, oh no, that was
80s?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Badass
was,
album cover.
yeah, that was some Far Cry Blood Dragon stuff. I love that. That was
Yeah,
great.
The detail on it was perfect.
Yeah.
This is just
Absolutely.
really basic in comparison.
Yeah, this is like one idea just repeated over and over, and it's
Well, it's
kinda
conveying
like,
the theme of the album just over and over again. You know, they just
Right.
keep I'm being
It's one of the-
controlled.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry.
It's like when Green Day made a video for Back in USA, which was just the new track on their last greatest hits, and it's They Live, but even less subtle is the video.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those where, like, you know, there are
remember
subtler
that.
ways to get this across. When you go too over the top like that, it's just wankery.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
there's no subtlety about. That's what makes this a bad cover. There's just no subtlety. This is like
Right.
this is basically what a 9-year-old who discovers what who looks up conformism in a dictionary
What
and
the
this is-
system is.
Yeah, like this is his first. Oh man, it's like, you know, the people that control you, they're being controlled.
This ain't my dad.
how they're always controlling it.
Yeah, yeah. This is what happens the first time. This is what happens the first time a 13-year-old picks up like what was that? Catcher in the Rye. This is
Yeah.
this is basically what goes in your head. Like, everyone's a bunch of phonies. This exact.
And then they're all
image.
like, "Who wrote Colden Hoffield?" And instead of looking at the cover of the book, they go be in Day.
Yeah, precisely. In the chat we have, shit's deep, bro. Yeah, this is They say this is this is technically depth, but it's only like shot glass depth, like maybe somewhere between a thimble and a shot glass is where this album cover kind of lies. So, all right, moving on. I knew we were gonna get to these guys eventually.
Equal opportunity cheesecake. All right.
Scorpions have so many bad album covers. Like, I could probably do an entire episode on just Scorpions alone. And yeah, this one, you know what's
like hot dad butt.
Yeah,
why is his hand in the pocket? Like,
well, that's what dads do. You know, that is a very dad move to put your hands
addressing a woman on her knees in front of her
and holding
and why
a beer.
Is this dog looking so intently? Has he got like something spread out in the front there?
See, that's what weirds me out. I mean, the woman looking up, okay, sure, you know, male fantasy. The dog that's crossing a line.
Because I think the story they're telling is this man stopped to pet the dog. And the woman was already sitting down next to the dog. He's like, well, time for me to be on my way. She's like, wait, don't you want to pet the dog some more? Because she likes him because he likes dogs. This isn't a good story I'm weaving, but this is what the album is telling me.
Your brain is jumping through so many loops to try to connect something pure and innocent for Scorpions.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that's... she looks a little scared and suspicious there, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it looks like drunk dad just came home and started screaming at the woman, get on your knees!
And pet this dog! The pupper needs pets!
And why are they outside? Like, where is this?
In an ocean. It looks like they're in front of a beach.
They are like
fully clothed on the beach.
Dad's got a beer in his hand or something there.
I don't know. You ever just walk up to a strange woman while touching your butt with a beer in your hand and just say, hey, I'm going to pet that dog? Ma'am?
No, Crash.
Most
I
days.
have not.
I've been there. Relatable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have all been there. Oh.
I identify with this.
Oh, again, I know there's at least one more Scorpions on this list. I don't think we'll get to it. It's a little further down, but yeah, Scorpions.
We're on page 12 of 67, and
we're
almost the 2 hours.
Way, yeah. We're on our last 15 minutes, so yeah, let's go ahead and keep rolling along. Let's see
lightning round.
Let's see what's in the home stretch. Let's try to blaze through these a little quickly here.
Okay, man.
Oh no! Okay, no, you guys.
Isn't this like the best Our Lady Peace album?
Yeah. Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys. Okay, you guys talked about. You guys. Okay, check out my screen for a minute here. You guys talked about. This might have been in the pre-show. I don't know if this was public, but you guys talking about, we're going to talk about these albums, and one of them's going to be on my wall. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can... I'm trying to do this. Okay, I don't
House
think you
tour.
can see that. I don't think you can see that, but
so this is my crib.
What up, MTV Cribs?
The worst episode of MTV Cribs. Yeah, that album is actually on my wall. That is a part of my backdrop.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, this is like one of Our Lady Peace's best records. Like,
yeah,
I get it. It's a weird cover.
You were lonely and out of place. That's the only Our Lady.
Same here. That was my ringtone though in like middle school. So
it's not even so much as bad. It's just kind of random, maybe a little bit, but it's not terrible.
What if man but fish?
Well, the thing is, it says happiness on the record. Well, the title of the album is actually Happiness is Not a Fish That You Can Catch. So it makes
Does it say the rest of the title on the back of
it
like,
says the rest of the
CD
title on the
case?
back, actually. Yeah, you flip the album over and it says is not a fish you can catch.
Well, that would make more sense to me. Okay.
Yeah, so that actually has a plausible explanation for it all. So
I was like, this dude doesn't look very happy for an album called Happiness.
You know, that's another weird thing. This guy is actually kind of, sort of, not really Our Lady Peace's mascot of sorts. He was on every album cover up until, I believe, Gravity. Their big breakout. He was
the one where I know songs from.
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, where a lot of people know songs from. But yeah, he was on their first album. He was on what was Clumsy, Superman's Dead.
Clumsy.
He was on like all of their albums. He was on Spiritual Machines. He was on all of their records. And he was just this old dude they just got and kept bringing him back.
His name is Humphrey Bumbledorb.
Yeah, the thing is, I get it. I get, like, weird dudes standing in the middle of a beach holding a fish. It's very Monty Python, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, a little bit.
like,
I wonder where that fish did go.
like this has fish slapping dance. It has that vibe. It has that general vibe. But yeah, no, people. I mean, I get it. It's a weird album cover for sure. But please check this album out. It is so good. It is so very very good. I adore this album. But okay, moving on. We do kind of want to move through these a little quickly. Oh God.
Yeah.
All wound up.
I learned something after looking this up because that name at the top, yeah, Godsmack. That is our Godsmack.
Self-title?
Yes.
Not my Godsmack. Hashtag not my Godsmack.
No, this is
I thought
your
Godsmack's self-title was their debut.
No. Well, here's the thing. This is weird. All Wound Up is technically the first Godsmack album, but it's a weird situation. Godsmack, when they got signed, all they basically did was they re-recorded every song off of this album and made that their major label debut.
Okay.
So this record right here is it technically is Godsmack's self-titled record, except it's what Godsmack's self-titled record sounds like without the big budget.
So
the
this is like
production.
Real Big Fish's Everything Sucks.
Yes, yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah,
I did not know that.
except it's Godsmack. So
And this album cover is terrible.
Oh yeah. On top of all that, this cover, like, all wound up.
How did he get in that position in the first place?
Like
Too much devil music.
See, it's so funny because not only like she's wound up, but it's hard to tell because of the image quality here. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very low.
it's kind of a lo-fi image, but the thing is, she's tied up to her stereo equipment.
Yeah, the
and her
wires on the back of the speakers and stuff.
Yeah, it's the wires, and I think it's also magnetic tape. So she's wound up because her Godsmack cassette tape exploded. Like, you can tell that's a big screen TV she's sitting on top of, or she's sitting in front of. Her stereo setup is on top of it. This is like
So the problem's plain to see. Too much technology. Machines dehumanize.
Is she sitting inside of a volcano, though? That's what I'm
Yeah,
like,
why is it a
Yeah.
dystopian nuclear fallout area?
that does not explain the weird middle of the desert, and also what's weird, the little trash basket full of
Yeah.
Kleenexes?
Kleenexes.
It's like almost like
like
So they've been...
this woman.
They have bad allergies, is what you're going.
This woman
Right.
either has the nuclear apocalypse really must do something horrible to your sinuses. That's all I can
Right.
think here.
Of course.
Oh yeah, like if you think God's like honestly, I listened to a couple of tracks off of this. It is just Godsmack's self-titled album, but man, hearing those songs in low production without all the studio polish and without everything they did to try to make that album sound listenable, wow, people, that should have been warning number 1. We should have never let that band get big. Whoa.
Huh.
It's rough. It's pretty rough. I can say that for sure.
Going on tour with Hailstorm this fall and winter, by the way, folks.
Ooh.
Oh, don't advertise that.
I like Hailstorm, but it's
Yeah.
like...
I'm all for Hailstorm getting some money, so that's one of those shows you leave after the opening act. You beat the traffic.
More like Failstorm.
No, sir. No. No. Hailstorm is good. Hailstorm is great. In this house, we respect Lizzie.
We
Page.
stand Hailstorm.
We stand
Yes.
Hailstorm.
We do not say the word "stan" in this household.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But it's my name. Dear Slim.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to feel bad for the people who actually are named Stan these days. You really do.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the clown latches onto your face and puts bite marks all... Oh, Rob Stanley.
Yeah, that's Fox Stan. Like, poor Stan.
Oh, poor Stans.
Oh, poor us.
Poor
I just looked
us.
at
Especially
the-
like, if especially if like you're married to a stan, if you're a woman too, how would you really explain that? Here's my stan.
Say he better be my stan. I'm just saying. I'm saying I'm getting 50% if he ain't. Okay, moving on from that terrible. Oh, we did get. Oh, here we go. Another scorpions. Like I said, we could fill an entire video full of scorpions, but this one is particularly foul.
Is this supposed to be funny or
sexy or
why is
let's
there
call
bubble
love
gum?
drive?
I think the implication is that her boob is actually stretching out like bubble.
See, that's.
Ow.
That's
Is
how
that like
long
the
do they have to-
flesh that's stuck
Yeah.
to?
How long do those actor and actress have to pose for that photo shoot too?
Oh.
If you look closely, I think you'll see a tear rolling out of her eye.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah, to say the least. Like this, like you say, the number one theory here is either A, that's ABC gum, and our dude here has terrible etiquette. Oh, hey, you want to get busy? Hang on. Just ew. Like if you've just.
That's a ton of chewing gum though. That's not just.
Yeah, see that? Like this dude must have
That's
been
that big league chew that you have like the big glob in your mouth.
No, this dude took one of those packs that you get from like the gas station that's supposed to last you like a whole week, those big cups, and just like dumped the whole thing into his mouth.
Chewed it up.
You like this, baby?
It was like let's fool around.
Booble gum.
It's either booble gum. Oh god. Somebody had to.
I think that actually is gum, just because of that stupid joke. Booble gum.
Booble gum.
Yeah.
I could buy that. I
feel like
It was the 80s.
Doom Patrol.
It was Germany in the 80s.
Yeah. I could see that. Or what was his name? What was his name? The guy who directed The Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson. Remember his stuff like Dead Alive and all
the horror movies
films?
he did before?
Yeah, I could see this being something out of that. Like this is like very early like Peter Jackson or like Sam Raimi, his earlier horror stuff, like I hope it's bubblegum. Let's hope that's either it's bubblegum or this woman has a nipple condition that I do not want to read up more about.
The term is
Sorry, you cut out there.
Oh no, I just cut myself off.
Oh, okay.
I started without a joke.
It happens.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah. Moving on. Let's see what we got here. Oh,
classic, of course.
Classic.
I've seen this one plenty of times.
Well, you know.
Pantera.
And Cheetah.
Anter. Yeah.
Or yeah, because the flames make it hard to read. Dantura. That is my all dad Pantera cover band.
Yeah.
Oh, see this album. This was and that's the thing. This album, this was Pantera's last record before they broke up, and
yeah,
it's bittersweet because it's an okay album as far as Pantera goes, but this cover, man,
this cover is bad, and they've had better covers.
Like Pantera, like some of their album covers are better than others. Cowboys from Hell is a great example of a good Pantera cover.
Yeah.
I'd say even what was the one after Cowboys from Hell? It's escaping me.
Vulgar display of power.
Not so much vulgar display of power, just because
the punch.
Yeah. But Far Beyond Driven, that's another one I really
go.
like, where it's the drill bit into the skull. That says what you need to say. This dude just accidentally poured gasoline on his barbecue.
They're trying to jump away.
Got him out of there.
Yeah.
Jack be nimble. Jack be quick.
Why is he? Why does it look like he's naked? Why is he barbecuing naked?
Are you kidding? Rednecks do that every day, man.
I guess.
Yeah,
Texas, Panteras in Texas, they see that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's say
Barbecuing in your boxers. BBQ.
You drive through any trailer park in the middle of a hot July, you'll see plenty of this.
You'll see it. Yeah.
Like, it's weird. I think they wanted to go for like naked man jumping through the fire because it's raw and primal or whatever. But like you can tell the dude is wearing boxers.
You can very clearly see the boxers.
The red boxers, it's dead center.
It was like, the conversation for that was, all right, Steve, they want you to like jump through some fire, but like just you can leave your shorts on. It's okay. We'll just edit it out in post. And no one ever got that memo. Oh yeah, not a bad record, but this is a goofy cover for sure.
Yeah.
Moving on. Oh, okay. Yeah,
the Beatles.
The Beatles.
This one's legendary.
No, this album is fantastic. This is like a wonderful, wonderful record, but this may be one of the first big notable instances of the terrible album cover.
Yeah, and the Beatles loved them some trolling, even back in the day.
Oh yeah, that's to say this was one of their first big trolls. Like they flat out knew this was going to turn some heads.
Yeah.
Has success affected your life at all? Yes. If to people who in the chat who are asking, those are just big slabs of raw meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big slabs of raw meat next to a bunch of disembodied baby doll parts. Could you make an argument that this is the first grindcore cover? I've heard people get into legitimate arguments over this.
Nope.
Is this the first metalcore? Is this the first grindcore album?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, but no, like I say, thanks to album covers like this, this is, and again, this is like, check out the top header there, 45th anniversary edition. So this is the remastered version of
and an HD cover.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. They did release this album after people complained like crazy. They did release alternate covers for this record. But
I think only the UK got this cover. The US never did.
Okay, yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, but yeah, even to this day, you can even kind of see the staples where you can tell this is a CD.
Yeah,
but
it was a stand-in.
Yeah, but this, even to this day, this album cover still just lives on. Oh my god.
I think that's what they wanted.
Yeah. Guys, it's 10 o'clock, so it's 10 o'clock, and we've ended, and we're on a legendarily bad album, so...
Cut out, stop.
Cut out there, Crash.
Okay, so, but guys, all I want to say is, it's 10 o'clock, we've been at it for about 2 hours here, so I think this is as good a place as any to wrap things up, so... People, thank you all very much for jumping in on this. I'm glad everything went well this time.
Again, it works this time.
Yeah, again, apologies for the technical difficulties the first time out, but... people, thank you all so much for jumping in. Thank you very much for your super chats. We sincerely appreciate that. Thank you for hitting that like button and for spreading things around, helping us get out there. We appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for helping this channel get to 21,500 subs now. This is, this was to celebrate 20K, but we surpassed even that. So, guys, thank you all very, very much. We sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you all, and before we head out, I would like to let these lovely guys just plug themselves, shout out what they're doing now, and give you a little preview as to what they might be working up to. So, Luke, if you want to go ahead and start us off, man, give us a few plugs here.
I host a channel called Rocked. I host a lot of different videos, album reviews, interviews, long videos, including top 10 lists and series like Regretting the Past. I'm sorry in advance if you watched that. However, I do have a great top 10 list coming up on this Wednesday. It should be premiering top 10 best collaboration songs. That's where I'm taking a list of all the famous songs where bands or artists work together, or they have a featured special guest vocalist or something like that. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be premiering it on Wednesday, so you can join the live chat for that too. Just if you haven't seen the link yet or you don't know where to find me, just type in Rocked in the YouTube search and you'll find me there.
Beautiful. I'm looking forward to that video too. That's going to be a very, very good one. John, if you would do the honors.
My channel turns 10 in a week, so
dude.
Celebrating. My channel's not getting unverified also, so...
Not double. Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, 2 big wins there. So not this Sunday, but the Sunday after that will be the 10th anniversary. So I will be streaming that afternoon. I'll also have a a 10th anniversary video that I won't spoil yet, going live that day. And yeah, a couple of reviews this week. I'm going to be reviewing the new Temples album. I just posted a ranking for American Idiot 15th anniversary. Every song works the best. So yeah, a couple of new videos out. Check them out.
Very nice, very nice. And Neige, if you'd do the honors, my man.
For sure. I'm Neige. I make geek rock. It's mostly about Pokemon. I recently started a series called Rock That Pokemon. I'm trying to make my Pokedex in the form of song. Last one I did was about Bulbasaur. Next one's going to be about Mimikyu. That'll hopefully be out soon. I'm going to go back to working on it right after this stream. So yeah, if you like Pokemans and the rock music, find me.
Same. Very nice. And guys, as always, I'm Crash Thompson. My next videos here, I am actually going to be working on a quickie on the new Blink-182 record. That's a big deal. And coming up very, very soon, I'm going to be doing two major things. I'm going to be putting up a Patreon poll for the next long video. So the stuff like the top 10 pitchforks or the how to get intos. I'm going to be putting up a producer's poll for what the next long video should be. That'll probably be a choice between like "and I love this song" or maybe another top 10 list. That'll go up here probably this week. So another producer's poll is upcoming for those of you on Patreon. If you want to get in on that, it's $1 plus or more to become a part of the can't talk right now. To become a part of the producers tier and to cast your vote on that, to where we'll decide what the next longer video is going to be. And on top of that, between Blink and the producers poll that's coming up, requests will also open here very, very soon. I want to get requests for quickie requests. I would like to get those reopened hopefully before October. Hopefully before like the beginning of October we can get those reopened. But I will keep you guys up to date on that. But again, stay posted, stay tuned. I got stuff coming down the pipeline too. So again, guys, thank you very much. Thank you for helping us reach this milestone. And again, special thanks to Rocked, ARTV, and Neige for jumping on and for putting up with the horrible things I flashed in front of their eyes here. They are very good sports for allowing me to do this.
It was a good time.
Thank you all very much. Thank you guys so much, and you guys have a lovely night, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.